Wow, man. Were they all ears or?
There's some fun ones.
I don't know. I'm sure
What's
that
a fun one, Chad?
Just different. Not
Dermals?
ears.
not
Well,
the same,
I got some dermals coming in today.
Do
Matter
you?
of fact. Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. So that's where they like put a snap on their head and a horn on.
A little diamond usually.
A
like the
diamond,
face.
Yeah,
okay,
a
yeah.
Monroe.
I ain't never done no horns.
No horns.
No
Okay.
horns.
And to my left here, owner, operator of the break room, Amanda. How are you doing, Amanda?
I'm fantastic. I got to play with a kitty all morning.
I know you did. We have a cat named Solo here that roams the complex, and
Yeah.
he's a mouser.
Yeah, well,
They're supposed to be.
Supposed to be, but
He was too busy getting rubbed to chase the mouse that ran past him about 2 feet away.
well, I have a tendency to keep men from doing their jobs.
I
so,
understand
you
that.
know,
I do.
you
I
know,
do.
you
I
know.
do. So here in just a few minutes, we'll have our Looney Bin comedian who's coming in to join us, and very excited about having them on board. It's been a really good week. Got a good rant lined up for today.
Sweet.
So very happy about that. Next week, we're going to have Josh Stewart as our in-studio musical guest. If you don't know him,
Nice.
he is a great vocalist, guitarist, just amazing performer. And so we'll get back to those live performances. Also coming up, man, I mean, we are just around the corner now. January 25th, the free Arkin Brawl.
Yes.
Yeah, that is 9 matches. The feature match, the big one, that would be me versus Jimmy Buffet.
Buffet.
Yeah, that's right, Jimmy Buffet. And very, very excited to take part in it. Got my stuff ordered. It should be here any day. I'm ready to come out in full regalia and do this thing, baby. I've been working on it, getting
Been
my moves
training?
down. Yeah, I've been training. Oh, yeah, man.
Getting in
It's
the spandex.
yeah, learning how to work the tights, so you can get good butt shots and
Maximize.
You're
stuff,
better than
right?
me, man.
Yeah.
You're better than me.
Yeah.
Remember, you're always on camera. So,
Yeah,
you know,
right.
Yeah, no,
it's
you-
always
you-
got to be a good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
No cold days.
I made sure to get some distracting enough pants that, you know what I mean? You can't really tell
You can't tell.
what's going on
That's how
around
they
there.
do it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how they do it. Has Laura been, practicing moves with you?
No,
around
she
when-
just tells me I'm an idiot.
Okay.
Yeah. She said, I'm just waiting to
Not putting
see
you through
see
any
what
pressure.
injury you're
Yeah.
coming home
Yeah.
with. That's what she
I'll be
said.
waiting with the Advil.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Maybe.
No, she's definitely not going to be waiting with any Advil. She'll be waiting with an I told you so.
With the Advil.
I told you so. Who did you think you were getting in that ring? Yeah.
That eyebrow cocked up all like she does. She's got a special
Yeah.
eyebrow that
She
she
does.
does. She's got the eyebrow
that
she
rock
does.
look. She
She
Yeah.
does have that.
Yes,
that little,
that rock look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's like, what you talking about?
Yeah, no, she'll pop the eyebrow on you for sure. And as soon as it comes up, you're like, yeah, I just need to move along. All right, let's get to a little bit of news here. Let's see what's going on. Apparently, Dave Chappelle is hosting Saturday Night Live for the 4th time this weekend. The show dropped some promos for the episode that features him, Glorilla, and Marcelo Hernandez.
I will watch that.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds pretty
yeah,
good.
that'd be
I
good.
like.
I will watch that.
I love Chappelle, and
Yes.
Gorilla.
actually,
Glorilla,
she's
yes.
pretty great.
Yeah, yeah.
She's pretty good. She's
Yeah.
solid as far as
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
rap goes. I mean, I like her. She's hot right now.
She has made it onto our playlist at the shop. You think that folks would just want to hear, Rage or, Limp or something
Oh,
like
right.
that. But like Shabuzi and
Shabuzi.
and Boosie. And,
Oh yeah, Boosie for sure. Boosie
Wipe me
badass.
down.
Oh my God. Yep.
Wipe me down.
Yep,
Yep. Just
yep.
wiping out.
Yep. I mean,
Yeah, I
it's
could see
just
that.
coming. And I'm grateful for it.
Yeah, no,
Great.
it's a nice change up,
It
right?
is a nice change.
Speaking of rappers, Busta Rhymes is being charged with assault. He's accused of punching a guy in the face in Brooklyn. He turned himself in Tuesday night, according to the police. He got into a fight with his assistant, Daniel Gables, about talking on the phone during work hours.
Wow.
He allegedly punched him in the face. Busta took off before police arrived. He was taken to the hospital, probably not because he needed to be,
Right.
but
He wanted to
because
get
he
paid.
needed to get, he needed to
Yeah.
get paid.
You got to
And
have
so
paperwork.
you got to take that ride in the ambulance and be going, oh my eye, yeah,
I'm
whatever,
dizzy.
yeah.
I'm dizzy.
How old
No,
is
yeah.
Busta Rhymes? Come on, man.
50 something.
He can't put too much of a beat down. on you,
Method
can he?
Man got in trouble the other day
Oh,
for
hold
beating
on.
somebody up.
Oh, he did too.
Yeah, he beat up his daughter's ex-boyfriend.
Good.
Caught him at the gym and whooped his butt.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Good.
You know, these guys, they got to keep going and prove they're still relevant, so they
Buster
got
had
to
a
whoop some
record-
ass.
Buster has a record come out last night at 12 o'clock, so I'm kind of wondering if
Oh,
he
you're wondering if
planned
maybe he
out,
didn't
you know
plan
what
it
I'm
out?
saying,
Yep,
man? Like
yep.
some of these people for this PR.
Ever
Absolutely.
since the Jay-Z Beyonce elevator thing,
Ooh.
I've thought that everything since then was staged. Every beef,
Man.
everything like that. I'm like, come on, man. You want me to believe that? Really? Okay, sure, I believe that. Yeah, no, I
I
believe
still
it.
like that video. I mean,
Oh,
that
it's a great video.
photo
Oh, man.
afterwards.
You're gonna have to get on that,
Man.
Mike. You're buried in it a
How am
little
I
bit.
not on the?
There you go.
Okay.
Hey, check this out. A burglary suspect went to extremes to rob a weed store.
Uh-oh.
He used the jaws of life to break into the store owned by former NBA All-Star Sean Kemp. A video from the store called Kemp's Cannabis showed a truck pull up, the suspect use an axe and then the jaws of life to pry the doors open. Once inside, he used the jaws of life to pry open the ATM and steal the money. Then he came back and took more merch. All of it happened in about 7 minutes. He was gone before the
Wow.
cops got there. Now Kemp's looking to beef up security a little bit.
I think it's too late for that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took all the money out of the ATM, took his merch, took his
Yeah.
weed.
He's like, damn.
I wonder what the fee is on the ATM for taking.
Free.
You're still $3.50.
Free.
No, you're still gonna pay $3.50 for it. Yeah,
At $4.
yeah. No, we're not giving you all the money. You have to
No,
pay
you
your
gotta-
fee.
Yeah.
Let's see. General Motors and OnStar are banned
Good.
from selling customer geolocation data and driving behavior data for the next 5 years. The FTC announced the penalty after a New York Times investigation found that the automaker was collecting data and about your use and driving habits and then selling it to insurance companies so they could better charge you
Right.
higher rates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because a lot of people were like, no, I'm not. I remember when I had my Corvette and the insurance company, we all had to put in these little things that
I
you plug
refuse.
in.
I
Right?
won't do it.
I did it for about a month, and then I just said, "Listen, I'm driving a
Nope.
Corvette. I
Yeah,
can't live
yeah.
like this. I'm not
Seriously.
gonna.
Every time you
I'm
hit
not
it,
driving scared."
yeah, when you excel, it's going to say rapid acceleration.
That's
I
right.
just drove my car.
Right.
Yeah. No, I'm
sorry.
driving a Corvette. It's
Yeah.
not a Subaru.
No,
Okay, I'm
no.
sorry that it.
It's not going to move like your
Subarus.
four-banger.
No, nor do I want it to. That's why I bought it. And so they said, well, since nobody wants to really use it, we'll just get these guys to put it on their software and sell it to us. Then we don't have to ask permission.
Yeah.
Man, I
Yeah,
don't like that.
they got caught.
Ah,
So that's good. I'm glad they got caught for
Yeah.
that.
F insurance
yes.
companies.
Let's see. What else is going on here? Oh, an Illinois man accused of throwing bags of cat poop at homes of Donald Trump supporters.
Uh-oh.
James Walker faces 13 counts of littering, 13 counts of disorderly conduct.
Littering.
Pretty wild.
The sheriff's office said he targeted 5 homes in 3 separate areas and started last March. Said people would walk down in front of a home displaying a flag, throw a bag of poop in the yard, and speed away. A witness finally got his license plate number, and that's how the serial poop thrower was nabbed. He
There's
probably
so
didn't feel too
Oh
bad
my
about that.
God.
So many better ways to do the things you want to do and not get caught.
Yeah, throwing
like,
cat poop
stop
is kinda
it.
weak.
Everywhere,
That,
man.
exactly. That is so juvenile.
Well, it's just
like,
weak, man. I mean,
it's
you're not.
weak sauce.
I mean,
What
maybe
happened to
some-
lighting poop
Poop,
on fire?
yeah.
dude,
Or, I don't
take a little
know.
risk.
Dude, yeah,
Put the
do
bag up there and light it on
Or
fire.
now you
Exactly.
can send bags of dicks to people. You
Yeah.
can send glitter bombs.
You can.
You can even sign them up to be visited by Jehovah's Witness.
You can do all kinds of great
Get
things.
creative, people. Quit doing dumb crap like.
I'll tell you what people love.
Littering.
Here's what people love when you sign them up for magazine subscriptions.
man.
Oh yeah.
EDs.
Yeah, just
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
especially it might be Playgirl, for your buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that,
Or
but
Biggins or
whatever it could be.
know.
Yeah,
Whatever
butt
floats
cake.
your boat.
I mean,
whatever's on the back rack
Yeah.
at the thing.
the one in the brown wrapper for sure. Yeah.
exactly.
The Supreme Court yesterday said it may announce opinions this morning, but didn't say what the cases would be decided. Last day, they could weigh in on the TikTok ban law that's set to go in effect Sunday, which would penalize U.S. app stores and services if they don't cut it off on Sunday. Now, Joe Biden says they're not going to enforce the ban and would leave it to Trump. They're trying to save TikTok all of a sudden. I'm not sure what happened all of a sudden. I'm guessing somebody somewhere and some money.
Mhm.
I don't know what's going on, but
Everybody's trying to buy it
but
now.
all of a sudden TikTok looks like it might skate away. I don't know yet.
Oh man, it probably will.
What if
Why
it didn't? Are you going to lament it? Oh no, I can't watch 20-second clips of idiots anymore. Yes, no, there's 38
No,
places to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Longer clips.
Oh yeah, you can get even longer clips if you want.
I mean,
That's right. Let's see what else is going on here. The death toll in LA fires is now up to 27, which is sad and crazy. Let's see, the 17 from the Easton fire, 10 from the Palisades fire. You probably heard they caught a lady day before lighting a new fire. This is the second person they've caught. And when they asked her why, she said because she liked chaos and destruction.
She needs to be beaten every day.
Well,
Wow.
Like chaos and destruction.
I don't believe
They need
a
to do it to
single.
her.
I don't believe a single one of these fires started because of a wildfire, so to speak.
Oh, you're
I
on
think
that same stuff I'm on.
I think it's
Yeah.
arson.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
why? I don't know. I'm not saying they're trying to burn the Diddy evidence. I'm just saying that,
it's not the
that
Diddy evidence.
people just
Remember,
want to
it's
light
about
things
the
on fire
Olympics.
right now. Is that what it is? It's the-
Remember we talked about
Yeah,
this
no,
Wednesday?
that's
Yeah,
absolutely
it's a
is. You're
total
right.
conspiracy.
Man.
Sure, no.
It's a total conspiracy
wild
for the
stuff, man.
Olympics and to turn it into a smart city so they have to
That's
get rid of
it.
everybody.
Yeah, they got to clean it out a
I've been
little
hearing
bit.
that stuff.
Yeah.
SpaceX conducted the seventh test flight of its Starship space vehicle yesterday. The upper stage disintegrated over the Gulf of Mexico, and Caribbean Sea. Later, Elon said, preliminary indication we had an oxygen leak. So they're still working on it, on these booster rockets, because I think he's going to send an unmanned
That's
ship to the moon.
yeah. But
Yeah.
they need to practice a little bit more. It looks like.
Yeah.
No, they're going to have to do that, And
Yeah.
meanwhile, Bezos's Blue Origin is trying to be a competitor.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Georgia State Senator Colton Moore was banned from the State House chamber last year when he denounced late Speaker David Ralston on a day meant to honor him. Apparently, he tried to go into the House chamber yesterday and got arrested. He was booked on misdemeanor charges of willful obstruction. I'm not sure what he's fighting about or what he's doing, but hey, it's in Georgia. Have fun. Let's see. Former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani will get to keep his apartments and his World Series rings in exchange for compensation to 2 election workers in Georgia who won a settlement against him
Georgia.
for defamation. Boy, Georgia is just all the fun
Yeah.
is there. Why aren't we there? Let's see. This is great. Did you see United Health Group held its first earnings call yesterday? But unfortunately, there was also a big news story that dropped saying they were jumping up cancer medications 5,000% on
Oh.
patients.
Come on, man.
That's all.
Fantastic. Y'all didn't learn,
Just
did
5,000%. That's it.
That's it.
That's
Wait-
all you want to mark it up?
Wait
Tim.
till
No.
you see what I'm wearing next week.
No.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you, bro.
A pizza delivery driver in Brownsburg, Indiana, recently went viral after he trekked through a snowstorm to deliver a pizza.
No.
Rockstar pizza delivery driver Connor Stepanoff walked nearly half a mile through the snow in sweatpants and
Hell
tennis
no.
shoes because
He's
the
broke.
roads were blocked. I guess so.
He's broke.
He walked through hell and high water to deliver the pizza. He got a $2 tip. Officer Craig shared the story on social media where his followers rallied. They created a crowdfund campaign which blew past $500, then raised almost $10,000. Stefanoff, who helped support his grandmother, was shocked and expressed kindness. The owner of Rockstar Pizza commended him for his hard work, saying he went above and beyond without recognition. Hey, why didn't you offer him?
Exactly.
Yeah, all right.
Why
big
did you
bonus.
recognize him?
Yeah, I mean, why does it take a crowdfunding for your employee to do something that big, and you have to come out after the fact after they raised 10 grand for him? Come on, man.
Seriously, it's because you
Hook him
want
up.
some of that money.
Hook him up. Check this out. A Meridian, Idaho family experienced devastating loss when their home caught fire and burned down this month. Thankfully, the Harborough family and their pets escaped safely, but the fire destroyed everything, including 4 cars, one of which was Joe's work vehicle. The family describes the experience as tragic, but said it has brought them closer together. But anyway, community members quickly rallied to support them. Another crowdfunding campaign, they raised $22,000 to help the family with medical expenses, temporary housing, and other needs. Then Additionally, Caldwell Team Mazda, which is a local dealership, donated a car. They said when they heard his story, they felt compelled to help. So the family's staying in temporary housing and trying to get their life together and move forward. So that's great to hear.
awesome.
That's the kind of good stuff that you do
Yeah.
want to hear, you know.
Absolutely.
The lineup for the Fire Aid benefit concert supporting LA has been revealed. It's packed with power, they say. It includes heavy hitters like Billie Eilish, Lady Gaga, the Chili Peppers, Jelly Roll, a lot more. It'll take place January 30th at two Inglewood venues, the Kia Forum and the Intuit Dome, with more artists and guests to be announced. When you're not going to do it in the
LA.
middle of the burnt down town somewhere,
Yeah.
that's where you ought to do it.
Yeah.
Just do it right there, you know. Who else is going to
That's
be there?
fundraising 101.
Yeah, Dave Matthews, John Mayer, Katy Perry. It's, you know, it's a who's who. You know, if you love pop, they'll be there raising money. You might be interested in this, though. Mumford & Sons, for the first time in 7 years, they have a new album on the way.
I'm not.
No, not a fan?
I mean, I don't care. Like,
No?
I mean, it's not of any interest to me. But
Okay.
yeah, let's
A
continue.
lot of people do like them.
Yeah.
Rushmere will be the band's fifth full-length album. It's going to release March 28th. It's the first album from the band as a trio after banjoist Winston Marshall left the group in 2021.
He was the best, though. I loved watching him
Was he?
because he would
He
roll
got
his
into it?
hips. He'd like roll his hips while he's
A
up there with the
banjo?
banjo. I swear, y'all, Google a video.
The sexy banjo guy.
He was getting it.
Okay. That's funny. That's funny. Sony Pictures has unveiled the first trailer for Until Dawn, their live action adaptation of the 2015 PlayStation horror game. The video game featured a high-stakes butterfly effect mechanic where players' decisions shaped a narrative of killers and cannibals and all kinds of stuff. The film introduces Clover, who will be portrayed by Ella Rubin, who visits a remote cabin with friends following her sister's disappearance. Also, Peter Stormare will reprise his role from the game as Dr. Allen, or Alan Hill. Director David Sandberg described it as an R-rated love letter to the horror genre.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no.
What?
I don't know.
That's awful. Why does everybody have to go to a remote cabin after there's like a death or somebody goes
gotta go to
missing?
a
They're supposed to,
cabin.
like, we've got to go to a remote
Where else
cabin.
can I be isolated from everyone and
Oh
murdered?
my god!
Right.
I've got to go to a remote cabin.
Could they call it tweeter? Researchers from Northeastern University, the University of Glasgow, and MIT reported that domesticated parrots who are taught to launch video chats with other parrots
What?
had a variety of positive experiences.
What?
Yeah, they've taught these parrots to
How to talk to
video
each
chat.
other,
Yeah.
how to log on to something and chat
Now
with
they're
each
calling.
other.
They said the
And
calls
we're
last.
worried about the computers.
Listen, the calls last 5 minutes on average.
Stop it.
And some of the birds were actually picking up language from the other birds they talked to.
No.
Yeah, they got parrots on video chat.
And y'all are worried about robots and computers?
How
And that's gonna say,
2025
are you a
is
bird?
that?
Y'all need to be
Say,
worried
like,
about them birds because they peck your
Caw-caw,
eyeballs
bitch,
out.
caw-caw.
Bitch.
Caw-caw. Oh, you don't want to give me? You don't give me some bird seed? You don't want to give me some fruit,
I'm telling you what they're going to do. They're going to communicate with each other and kill us all.
In the
bro?
movie The Birds back in the day with
Yeah, right.
That's what I think about.
Y'all.
Let's see. Let's do a little sports here. Ryan Caldwell, diehard Eagles fan who verbally abused a female Packers fan last weekend on video, has finally broken his silence after he lost everything, I think. He lost his job, took a hell of a
yeah.
beating online.
Yeah.
He put out a statement saying the incident is something he deeply regrets.
I
What
bet.
started as banter escalated to something more serious. He admits to saying things unacceptable. He put out an apology to the woman he accosted, his wife, his family, his friends, et cetera, et cetera. But he does say there are two sides to
Yeah.
every story.
What do you say?
I think
Well,
you
he called her a
this-
bunt, among other
Yeah,
things.
the C word.
I love that word. It's so
It sounds-
common
it
in the
sounds
UK.
cheeky in the UK, but
Yeah.
here it's not. It's a different connotation. You know, they don't like it as much here. It's taboo.
Wussies.
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah, see you next Tuesday.
This season marks the 5th year the NFL's had a 14-team playoff format. During that time, the 7th seed is 1-9 when facing a 6th seed or a 2nd seed. The 2023 Packers, who beat the Cowboys 48-32, in addition, 50% of the number 1 seeds end up making it to the Super Bowl, and there's less value now to being the number 2 seed than there was before the change. So here's what they're doing. They're talking about what options might exist to revamp the NFL playoff
Leave it
format.
alone.
Maybe go back to a 12 team
I
format.
think they need to leave it alone.
You think they should just leave it alone?
Leave it alone.
They could move to a 16 team format. They could just put it on record regardless of your
Just
division.
Leave it alone.
They could walk it off.
You said just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Leave it alone,
Yeah.
people.
Do wild cards? How often do wild cards make it
Man,
into the?
they get in there once in a while. And that's why I don't like it. Makes me mad because you're like, they don't need to be there. And
Well,
this
right.
is everything
They're a
else.
meddling team. but
Right,
They're
and
just
just
there as
kinda-
spoilers, really.
Right.
Yeah. I tell you what, I do like the college playoff right now.
No, yeah.
The way that's working is
Yes,
really good.
yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going for Ohio, aren't you?
Do what?
You're going for Ohio?
Hell yeah, I'm going for Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, I mean, that's if they can run that gauntlet,
No,
if they
yeah,
beat Notre
yeah.
Dame. I mean, think
No,
about it.
yeah.
Tennessee, undefeated, number one Oregon, then Texas, and then Notre Dame.
Yeah.
That'd be a hell of a gauntlet.
They need it, yeah.
I mean, look, if you beat those 4 teams in a row, you deserve
No,
a championship.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Right now, anyways, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I was trying to find an answer to that question.
Oh, okay. Earlier this week, Commissioner Adam Silver of the NBA appeared with Colin Cowherd to address concerns about offensive unbalance between teams and the overabundance of the three-point shot this season. He said the league's competition committee is working on ways to correct it. However, he said that while the issue is fixable, it's not just as simple as moving back the three-point line. He said, as he sees it, you'll just end up clogging up that area under the basket. Not such attractive basketball either. So they did that to get scores up because scores were down.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know, now they've got it too high.
Right.
But the real problem, I don't think, is the three-point shot.
No.
I think the real problem is
Defense.
defense, but you also have like a quarter of the teams are super teams.
Right.
And the rest of them
you
are
got,
kind
like,
of scrubs.
big fives and stuff, man. It went from big twos to big
Yeah,
threes. To
yeah.
big
And
fives.
so, I
Like,
mean, how do you beat some of these
you
super
can,
teams out
man.
there?
Like some of them are pretty. There's some
I mean,
pretty
it's
good ones
tough.
out there right now.
It's
Yeah,
tough,
yeah.
You know, and so it's very lopsided right now. And I think until you solve that, that's the real problem is the lopsided teams, you know.
That's always going to be the case. So.
Do you want the answer
So what was the
That's-
question?
about the wild card system?
Yes.
So since the wild card system began in 1970, only 10 wild card teams have advanced all the way to the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Of those, 6 won the Super Bowl. Only 4 of those wild card teams, Patriots, Steelers, Giants, and Packers, won 3 games on the road to make it to the Super Bowl.
That's interesting. Only
Yeah.
10 in all that time, but 6
Yeah.
did win it.
Right.
I don't know, man. That's a hard argument to make. A lot of people like the wild card. I don't know. You think you think just
I
leave
like
it?
watching the wild card weekend, but some of the outcomes kind of make me mad sometimes. I do like watching them though.
Yeah, I feel you. All right. With all the noise in the NFL head coaching circle, one detail seemed to have gotten lost in the mix. Bill Belichick still hadn't signed with UNC. On December 11th, he signed a proposal of contract terms and conditions. That's the first step. But that does not constitute an agreement that's binding. So it's an interesting side story that the Dallas Cowboys job is still out there, and that might be an attraction to Belichick.
Yeah.
He may be
That
talking
would be
about
hilarious.
that. Yeah.
That would be hilarious to me.
It's between him and Dion.
Bro, Dion, man.
Dion.
I'm sorry, but Dion, that just
I don't
seems-
think he's not. I don't think
I'm-
he's gonna do that, man.
don't know. I mean, I
it's all a bunch of talk. I think.
Well,
do you?
Yeah.
I do because him and Jerry didn't go off on the best terms. I
I
don't.
don't know though. I think they're good now, and I
Yeah.
think Dion likes money and
Yeah.
fame.
But, all right, look at this.
Yeah.
Jerry wants to control everything. I can't see him controlling
Dion.
Dion.
That
man.
is a
That's not
challenge
gonna
that-
happen.
But
That's
I
gonna
don't
be-
see him controlling Bill Belichick either.
I don't know. Bill Belichick's. I think.
I think he'd fall in line before Dion.
Look, I'm not knocking Bill Belichick. I think he is a great coach. Obviously, he led the Patriots, but he also had Tom Brady.
And he's kind of hard up right now. Like he don't have any jobs except for North
You know,
Carolina right now.
I'm just not sure that Bill's got all that left in him for the Cowboys. I think he just
yeah.
go over there and would do the same as everybody else
Mhm.
and just end his career in a real lackluster way.
Yep.
Mm.
I'd rather see him walk away than take that job and just
Yep.
kowtow to
Sad
Jerry
kinda.
Jones.
Mhm.
Unless he can get Tom to get out of the booth and go over to Dallas.
Man.
Get
That would
Tom
be
to unretire.
hilarious.
How funny would that be?
Oh my God, that would be so
if Brady
hilarious.
and Belichick showed up in Dallas.
The
Friggin' Tom
finishing
Brady.
his 10 years on the air. I'm just like, oh my God.
Did he say that?
Yeah, the other day.
No.
Like, stop, dude. When you're
Please
like,
don't.
get out somehow. Find a
Tom,
clause.
please. Just say
Find a
anything.
clause in that
Coach
contract.
somewhere.
Yeah,
Go
okay.
coach,
well, there
man.
you go. Let him go coach Dallas.
Yeah, please.
The
Anything.
Raiders or something, man.
Anywhere but the booth, man. I can't stand. And I love Tom Brady as a
I do
quarterback.
too, man, but he's not a good commentator, though.
Man, his voice just is too high pitched for me.
Mhm.
It just sounds like they need to turn the helium down. You know what I'm saying?
Or get him some more
He sounds like, I
testosterone.
don't, like a uncle, like your uncles up there talking or something. It's just
Yeah.
weird.
Maybe it's just we're not used to it yet. But I don't.
You're just used to him calling out plays, not talking about them.
Man, I'm just I'm used to listening to people like Chris Berman or Madden or
still
Al
getting used to-
Michaels or
I'm
these
still
guys
getting
who
used to
really are
Romo.
exciting.
I'm still getting used to Romo, man.
Yeah, he's all right. I know a lot of people love him in the booth. He's all right.
He knows what he's talking about.
He
For
does.
sure.
No, he does. He does know what he's doing, and so does Brady.
Brady does too.
But
but-
Brady just always sounds kind of
Man,
like he's
yeah.
talking down to people.
Yeah.
He's a little condescending at times, and I get it.
How can he not
He's
be,
the
though,
goat.
man?
He's the goat. I get it, but you don't have to be the goat all the time,
That's his
right?
He's got a resting prick face.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh,
He just looks like.
he kind of looks like a perfect specimen, honestly.
I
right?
disagree.
I mean, he looks
I
chiseled.
disagree.
He looks chiseled out of stone.
Right.
His
man.
forehead is
It's like-
awful.
Yeah.
He's got a 5 head.
Yeah,
Okay.
can't do it.
All right.
I don't like him.
There's just some dudes though you look at even as a guy and you're like, man, you look like you ought to be carved out of a mountain or something.
Gross.
Like Idris Elba.
Yes.
Idris Elba, you just look at him and go, yeah, that's a man right
yeah,
there.
that's
I got nothing
man.
for you, Idris. You got
Yeah.
this.
Tom Brady, or not Tom Brady, Tom Hardy. Not Tom Brady,
Oh,
Tom,
Tom
Hardy.
Hardy, man. I do like Tom Hardy. He's a great
Yeah.
actor too. Have you ever seen
Oh, he
I think it's called
is.
Legend, where he plays twins?
He's an amazing actor.
Man, he should have got an Oscar for that role. It's a
good.
gangster film.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, set in the time period, and it's
Yep.
in England.
On like the
Yeah.
40s and 50s or something.
Kind of like the.
And he plays twin gangsters
Mhm.
who are, one of them is pretty flamboyant and the
Mhm.
other isn't.
Mhm.
And it's amazing. I
Yeah,
mean, like
his
if you haven't
range.
seen it, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's downgrades to play Venom. You know what I mean?
I agree.
And I love Venom. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I like
but
Venom.
that's a candy movie
Oh,
compared to what he does.
Yes, yes,
You
yes,
know,
yes,
because
yes.
he's such an amazing. Well, he was great as Bane in the Batman movie,
Mhm.
right? Wasn't he Bane? Is that
Yeah.
I
right?
think he was.
Oh
yes.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was. Yeah.
He was. Oh,
Yeah. Tom
Yeah,
Hardy's
yeah,
he's an
yeah.
actor's actor for sure.
yeah. He's good.
Yeah. Who else is like that? That looks, just a guy just chiseled out of stone.
Oh, let
And
me.
she just who's
She's probably got a list. She's up there.
I'm sure I do. I'm sure I
Oh, come on in,
do.
come
But
on
we
in.
have guests, so I'm gonna.
yeah. Let's
sit over here.
pause for a second. Bring our guest in here. We'll slide everything this way. What's going on, man? How you
Good
doing?
morning.
happening? How y'all
Help him
doing?
out. Good setup over there, would you?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, man.
Good morning, Bish.
Ish. What's up? How you doing, man? All right. So we got our loony bin guest coming in. Scoot him around where he can see up here on the monitor.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll see. You just keep coming this way. Y'all just, oh, yeah.
There you go.
Now we
There
got
we
you.
go.
All right. All right, man. So let me introduce, and let me make sure, am I saying it right? Is it Ambrose?
Ambrose.
Ambrose Jones, right?
Yes. that's it.
Okay, man. All right. Well, glad to have you here. You're performing at the Looney Bin this weekend.
Yes, I am. We wrapping up. We already knocked out 2 shows. We got 2 shows tonight, 2 tomorrow, and 1 on Sunday.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about, what kind of comedy journey you've had. How did you get started?
Working a lot of warehouses in Memphis.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then separated from my son's mother, and I went through a journey after that, trying to find out who I am.
Yeah.
And I always used to be love to be around people to have a good time. And at this time, I was going through that journey. I stayed up the street from a comedy club, and one weekend, me and my roommate, I was like, man, let's go in here and see what's going on. And man, he was like, we got open mic on Wednesday, and we have headliners here Thursday through Sunday. He was like, on Wednesdays, you can come up here and do 5 minutes. And never did comedy before, and I was like, okay, yeah, let me
Let me try that. Yeah.
Try that.
Yeah.
And I went up there the following Wednesday, and the host called my name, and I signed my name as Broski. That's what my homeboys used to call me.
Broski. Okay.
Broski.
I can see that from Ambrose. Yeah.
Yeah, Broski. That was my name. And he was like, Broski, coming to the stage. Broski going once. Broski going twice. Okay, no Broski. And I couldn't get up.
Oh, you couldn't.
I couldn't.
You were frozen.
I was frozen.
Wow, man.
So at the time I was reading books, and I read something about affirmation. That's write down something a certain amount of times, up until you do it. So that Wednesday I started writing. I will perform at Comedy Tennessee next Wednesday. I wrote that 15 times every day to the following Wednesday, and put my name on the list again as Ambrose this time.
Okay. Yeah, so that way they didn't remember the last
I
time.
was
Yeah.
for real this time.
Yeah.
So I put Ambrose, and he called my name up, and I got up and I performed of 5 minutes of rehearsed material that I had in my head. I got up there and did all right.
Did all right, huh?
But I heard some people laugh at this one joke I did, and that kind of ignited me. I was like, okay, this is it.
Yeah. You know, once you get bit by the stand-up bug, it's hard to get it out of your system.
Man.
You know, I
it's
did
hard.
stand-up for, I don't know, 15, 18 years. And, man, I remember my first open mic. I was 18. And it was, as a matter of fact, at the Looney Bin.
At the Looney Bin.
At the Looney Bin.
Been
believe it or
open
not.
ever
Yeah.
since then.
Yeah.
Ever since I started, it's been
Yeah.
open.
Yeah. And, man, I remember I brought a bunch of folks from my military. I was in the military then, and they came to see me. So I kind of stacked the deck.
Mhm.
But nonetheless, it was a great experience. And after that, I couldn't get it out of my head and wanted to do stand up. It was so much fun.
You brought some friends. I performed for the first time in front of strangers.
That's good. No, that's much better. Trust me, that's much better. Yeah.
I was just getting out of a relationship with my son's mother, and they kind of hurted me because I wanted to be there as a father. I wanted to, be in the house with him, but we separated. And I had a joke about men and women shouldn't stay together. I said a man and a woman staying together is like putting a dog and a cat in a fish tank. If not both of y'all, then somebody's gonna die.
Yeah.
And
That's a good point. No, it's a great line.
And I heard people laugh at that, and that was it.
Yeah, no, I can remember, telling my first jokes up there and how they responded and how it felt. It was pretty amazing. So,
Yeah.
how long have you been doing stand up?
17 years.
17 years you've been doing it.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
That's awesome.
Wow, that is amazing.
I know. It's crazy.
So, obviously, if you've been doing it 17 years, you've performed a lot of different places. And I'm sure that along the way, you've run into different people. What was the moment that, you met a fellow stand-up artist and you went, man, I can't believe I'm standing here doing this right now?
Okay. Probably got a couple of those. Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, that'd be one.
Yeah.
That'd be about as good as it gets.
Hell
It's
yeah.
about as good as it gets. Tell that story.
Yeah, I was in Atlanta performing during the week in the club. He's really cool with Dave Chappelle, so he announced, "Hey, Dave Chappelle gonna be at the Atlanta Comedy Theater this weekend." So I was there during the week performing, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna try to stay around and
Yeah, I would think
can
so.
I
Yeah.
make it to the show." I even text the owner of the club. I was like, "Hey, Gary, I'm in town this weekend. Trying to see, can I come up there and see Dave?"
Yeah.
Like, man, tickets gonna be $100 and some. That's his door. He getting all the money, so you got to pay to get in.
Yeah.
Me being persistent, so I was like, okay, let me hit this other comedian up, another veteran in the game. His name Rodney Perry. I hit Rodney up. I said, "Hey, Rodney, you going to see Dave Chappelle this weekend?" He was like, "No," but he was like, "You in town? You want to?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Let's roll up there." He said, "Come over to my house, park at my house, get in the car with me. Let's see if we can."
Just get in the door. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if we can get in. So I went over to Rodney Perry's house, got in the car with him. We get to the front of the club, talking to the security guard. Guess who we see? Gary, who I just said.
All right.
What's up, Gary?
So Gary see Rodney Perry, and Rodney Perry look at his security and like, "Hey, let let them in, get them a seat all the way in the back. So we end up getting in, sat, watched Dave Chappelle. Was no cell phones, no recording. Man, we sat there and watched him do like an hour. He recorded it. That's before his last special came out. So he was working on that material.
Yeah, working on his Netflix special.
Right.
Yeah.
So after the show over, we walking, we passing the stage. The host get back up there and she said, "Hey, Rodney Perry, meet me in the green room." I was like, "Oh." I was like, "I'm with Rodney Perry."
I'm with Rodney. Yeah.
Exactly.
So we turned around, went back around the stage, went in the green room. Dave Chappelle sitting there he's standing there talking to somebody, and after he got done, we introduced ourselves. Man, actually, he came over and introduced himself to us.
Oh wow, that's cool.
That's how
Yeah.
humble he are.
Yeah.
Like he came up like, "Hey, I'm Dave Chappelle." Like, we know who you are.
Yeah, we didn't know, Dave.
I
You do
should
not
be
need a name tag.
introducing myself to
Didn't you have a sketch show or something?
yeah. So, yeah, we was sitting there talking to him, and I had a chance to tell him about the first incident and I always been wanted to run into Dave Chappelle again and tell him about the first time we met. And that was like in 2015. I had moved like to LA for a couple of months.
Yeah.
I came back to Memphis real quick. But one Sunday he was at the Hollywood Improv, and I went to go see him. And I had a chance to talk to him briefly. He was taking questions. That was right after the Comedy Central. He left.
Yeah.
He was up there drinking a Yahoo chocolate milk, taking questions from the audience members. And I was like, "Hey, Dave," I was like, Can you take a picture after the show? He's like, "Oh, no, man, I don't take no pictures." I was like, "I'm a comedian." He was like, "Oh, okay, where you from?" I was like, "I'm from Memphis." He was like, "Okay, I stayed there at the hotel with the Ducks before." I was like, "The Peabody." He was like, "Yeah." And he got real quiet, and he was like, he came back, was like, "Well, I ain't got no advice for you, but I can tell you this. Don't suck a..." So I'm in the green room with him. Fast forward, and I told him about that story. He's like, "Yeah, that sounds like me."
That sounds about right.
So this not the end of the night. Rodney, we sitting there talking to Dave Chappelle, a lot of celebrities in the green room, and Rodney looked at me and said, "Hey, you want to go to Shaq's after party tonight?" I was like, "Who is Shaq?" He was like, "Shaquille O'Neal." I was like, "Oh, yeah."
Hold on, Shaq.
Shaq.
Yeah. Oh,
It's on a
okay.
Wednesday in Atlanta.
On a Wednesday in
This is
Atlanta.
how it be going down in Atlanta, Georgia.
See, this ain't Little Rock. Yeah.
Georgia is
So
killing
I'm
it.
like, yeah. He was like, "Dave Chappelle coming through," you know. I was like, "Yeah." So we get to the club. 15 minutes later, Dave Chappelle come, and Shaquille and O'Neal in there DJing. We go to like a little bottom level. It's a lot of celebrities back there, man. I kicked it with Dave Chappelle.
That's dope,
what's
man.
up.
That's a great story. That's a
Yeah.
great story.
He lied to me too, though.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, he lied. I was sitting there, and he had just got done. The server brought him a big burger and fry to eat, and I seen Dave Chappelle pull out a pack of American Spirit cigarettes, and he got one out, fired it up. At the time, I wasn't smoking, but I do like American Spirit cigarettes. I had looked at Dave. I was like, "Hey, Dave, you got another cigarette?" He looked at me and said, "Nah, man, I ain't." I'm like, "Man, I just saw you offer the whole pack."
No, man, I ain't got one. I'm sorry, dog. Not today, I don't.
I guess I didn't need that.
This is my spirit, baby. This is my spirit.
That's awesome.
That's great, man. So, when you were coming up, when you were young, who was a comedian that you looked up to or really enjoyed?
Well, first of all, I'm still young. Don't I still look young?
Well, yes, of course. When you were younger.
Let me tell you, I gravitated towards Richard Pryor.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a great man.
Went Richard Pryor crazy. I watched every stand-up,
Yeah.
every interview, every...
Now, all his movies, all
I think
that, yeah.
all the movies. I
Yeah.
think I covered everything about Richard Pryor.
Man, he was so influential for so many people.
Absolutely.
Because, when I was a kid, he was super big, but Eddie had just exploded onto the scene.
Yeah.
And so for me, it was Eddie was my guy, but Eddie, was inspired, of course, by Richard Pryor.
By Richard Pryor. But
Yeah.
if you ask today who's the number one comedians, most people say Eddie Murphy or Jamie Foxx, but they didn't do enough comedy for me. Like,
Well, that's
You know what I
fair.
mean?
That's fair to say. When you look at the body of work of comedians now versus, I mean, honestly, Eddie had a couple sets. And they're iconic. We all know they're iconic.
Yeah.
But to your point, that's it.
Yeah.
Nowadays, a lot of these comedians, I mean, look at Chappelle. How many sets does he have? I don't
Thank
even
you.
know.
I look up.
I don't
to
even
that.
know.
Yeah. Like Richard Pryor had a body of work, and I think
Yeah.
if he was still alive, he'll still be doing it.
No, I do too.
Yeah.
I always, I kept hearing Eddie was going to go back and do stand up again, but he's never done it.
It's hard.
It is hard.
You
I mean,
come off stage that long,
man,
and you made all that money, and you ain't getting back
he
on
was
those stage.
when they say raw, I mean, he was young, he was edgy, he was real, foul.
Now he's Dr.
R-rated.
Doolittle.
And I mean, he's been, kids movied out for half a career now.
Man.
It's hard to go back to that guy.
You
know, and-
step back on that stage after.
It's like Tyson getting back in the ring. That animal ain't there no more. You may want it to be.
Well, at least Tyson was sparring and practicing before he got back in there.
No, that's true,
Eddie
that's true.
Murphy, you just gotta jump back up there and expect people to laugh like they did from your last special.
He'd probably do great. I mean, he would. But
would.
I think that your point's really interesting and well made, actually.
I look up to people who's still doing it and who.
So who are your favorites performing right now, other than Chappelle, of course?
I think Eddie Griffin don't get enough recognition.
Oh, man.
Man, he's a great comedian.
Because the things Dave Chappelle talking about, Eddie Griffin been talking about it for as long as he been doing stand up. You know.
Yeah.
What I mean?
What about Cat Williams?
I liked Cat Williams before.
Before Shannon Sharp or before what?
Before he just let a can of worms over on everybody. Before I like his oldest special.
Yeah.
Now they just really like commentary. It's not.
What I always liked and loved about Cat before, so to speak,
Mm-hmm.
and where I like to give him a lot of credit is I would say when it comes to stage presence,
Mm-hmm.
that he is about the best in the biz.
Yeah.
I mean, using his physicality and his body and everything as part of the act, man, he's so good at that.
Yeah. Cat is really good.
I'm sure you remember I don't remember which set it is. Maybe it's Pimpin', but
Pimpin'.
the one where he's talking about the tiger and the guy going in the tiger enclosure.
Yeah.
That's one of my all-time favorite bits.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I
Add the
think
tiger for being a tiger.
you're right. I think he actually hurt his ribs when he jumped on the stool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that night. I think he actually hurt himself. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what you think, or you
No,
know that
I'm
for
pretty sure that's accurate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I watched an interview and he talked about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, he's so short and he can do all of that.
no, he certainly is. He certainly is. Who's another comedian that you like a lot?
Now, I respect Kevin Hart what he's doing.
Well, I guess you have to respect it. I mean, look, he's made more money than any comedian on the planet.
You
So how
gotta
can you not?
respect it, whether
Now,
you like his
I'll say
comedy.
this: I do like his comedy, or let me put it like this: I liked Kevin before.
Like
How
I
about
like
that?
I like Cat Williams.
I like
I like
Kevin
Kevin
before.
when Kevin was a comedian.
Hey, when you get
Before he was everywhere.
Yeah.
I can't turn on anything. I mean, he's on reverse mortgage commercials at this point.
Yeah.
He's everywhere. I mean, you can't turn on anything. And kudos to him for doing it.
Right?
I think I'm funny now, but if you give me 100 million in the next couple of years,
You be
I'll
real
all
funny.
right. I'll be all right.
Yeah.
It won't be that hunger there no more.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, but I mean, he works harder than anybody
Yeah,
in
he
the
does.
world. I don't know if he ever sleeps,
Man.
But I liked him much better when he was, doing his first few stand-up sets before he really had blown up to what he is now.
But he's still selling out, so I
Oh,
guess,
no, he's
I
killing.
guess
He
somebody
kills it.
still like him. That's
Yeah.
the way I look at it. Like, what do my opinion matter? If you still selling
No,
out
it doesn't. It doesn't.
Coliseums?
It doesn't.
Right.
Who's a comedian people might not expect you would like? Somebody offbeat, maybe.
Rory Scovel.
Rory Scovel.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know Rory. Tell me
You don't
about
know
Rory.
Rory?
I don't.
Yeah.
I feel bad that I don't, but I don't.
I love the name
A
already.
real
Yeah.
edgy comedian.
Rory Scovel. I'm going to look that up because I'm a
He's a
big
white
comedy
guy.
buff. Yeah. Okay.
I figured, is he a ginger?
Well, I won't hold that
What
against
is
him.
that?
Redheaded. He sounds like he's a ginger.
Yeah, I think he might be.
Yeah.
I think he might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
just off the wall, saying a lot of crazy stuff. He really makes me laugh. Who else?
Bill
Rory
Burr's like that to
Scovel.
me.
I like Bill
Okay.
Burr. I'm a big fan of Ellen.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Well, you know what? When she was doing stand-up, she was really good at it.
Clever.
She's very
Yes,
clever.
Very clever.
Yeah, and she was very popular.
After
Not now.
I did Last Comic
Standing?
NBC Last Comic Standing, and after my first round, a lot of people had tagged me on Twitter. She had gave me a shout out.
Oh, really?
She said, Ambrose Jones, you killed it. Hashtag Last Comic Standing.
That's cool.
awesome, man.
That had to be a moment for you right there.
I was like, yeah, okay, somebody recognized the real comedy. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
no, that's great. That's one of those moments where you think you made it.
Yeah,
You know?
I was like, yeah, she got 47.7 million followers.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's it, I'm out of here. No,
Yeah, no, man,
it doesn't work like that.
I had the same experience. You know, I've spent my whole life in basically marketing. You know, and marketing my show or marketing my comedy or marketing whatever I'm doing. You know, and so when you're in this business, you're always looking to try to score a viral video, right?
Right.
I mean, because that's money. That's
Me
a
too.
bank,
I'm
right?
still trying to do that now.
Man, about 5 years ago, I hit one when TikTok was just blowing up.
Oh.
It was hot. I got 3 million views on that vid. 3 million views. And I was
Wow.
like, that's it. I'm done.
That's
I'm here. I've made it. Man, you know, I couldn't get a video over 5,000 views for a good 6 months after that. It's like everybody abandoned it after that, or TikTok said, nope, no more, funny guy. You're done.
It's like hitting at the casino.
Man, yeah. And apparently I only hit once and it wasn't that
I
good.
hit 5,000 one time on a slot machine, and after that, I kept going back.
You gave it all back to him.
Yeah, and then some.
Yeah.
There's Rory.
Is he a
Scovel.
redhead? Is he a redhead?
Kind of blondish
I don't know.
redhead.
Blondish red, yeah,
Okay.
but he's Rory, so he has to come from a bank of gingers somewhere in his.
Yeah, no, he's got to have some
He
Irish
has
in him.
to, yeah.
Ain't that strange? You look to get this viral video and you get it,
Hmm.
and it's like, okay, what do I do now?
Well, you try to
Try to make
repeat it.
more.
You try to rinse and repeat. But
Right.
I didn't have enough content behind it,
Mm-hmm.
and B, I just couldn't. You know, I tried to repeat it, and it just. I don't know what pushed it up the algorithm when it did. If I knew what worked, I'd have done it
It's
again.
so tricky, man. You never
It is,
know.
man. It really is.
It's like the thing you post, you think that's gonna get the most views. It doesn't.
No, the thing you work the hardest on,
Yeah, it doesn't.
the crap that you throw up there and you don't care about, all of a
Why
sudden
is it
people
so
like.
many?
You're like, it's not even that funny.
This is me.
I know
Why
it's
you
back
pointing
here,
at
back here, behind me.
Yeah,
That's it. That's
Where's
it.
my cat?
I haven't went viral yet, but I just started gaining traction on TikTok. You know, being consistent, but I haven't went viral yet.
It's tough, man, and it's clearly it's no guarantee, even if you do, that you can keep doing it. You know,
Yeah, so it's like, I might as well keep on doing what I'm doing.
just do it. You know, the hope is if you do it and you keep putting out enough content, that at some point when it does blow, they'll go through all that content and stick around and watch it all. You know, that's the theory.
That's like, yeah, I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
going to the casino hoping I hit
That's
for $1
right.
million.
It's you keep buying the lottery ticket, right? It may be,
Yeah.
maybe not.
Oh,
Yeah, probably not.
Maybe.
All right. Hey, we need to move on and do something here that we do every Friday. Let's get to it.
Are you gonna
I
yell?
don't know what is going on
Yeah,
with my
you're
music
yelling.
intros right now. Hey,
Brandon.
hold on. Stop. Hey, Brandon, what's going on with that, man? Why is the music not playing through to the board? Do you know why? Any idea? Any
Message
idea?
us.
Let's try it one more time. It probably won't work, and I'll just do my own intro. Hold on.
Start singing yourself.
Yep, no, that's not going to work. So we're going to move on, and we're just going to get down to business because
He's adding to the
yeah,
rent now.
yeah, I'll add to that next Friday. But let's get to these things I need to talk about. Williams, Arizona, is the gateway to the Grand Canyon. It has another claim to fame that a lot of people don't know about. Just 3,000 residents. The town is an hour south of Grand Canyon National Park and is home to the Museum. That's right. It's a paleontology student. He started collecting fossilized dinosaur poop in the 90s and decided to open a museum to show off his collection last summer. The museum, which has a sign in the window claiming it's number one for fossilized number two, operates on donations and sales from the poop-themed gift store. Hey, that does actually sound like kind of must-see attraction. Then, are you freaking? That's right, kids. We drove 2,000 miles so you can see a giant hole in the ground and a building full of T-Rex turds. Yeah, I know you wanted to go to Disney, but look, little Billy, I bet now that you're standing directly beside this 11-pound petrified stink pickle that shot out the poop chute of a ploppopotamus, you're very happy, right? Hurry up, Brittany. Snag a selfie with this 6-foot Jurassic steamer shot out of the chat slide of a 25-foot T-Rex. Now, you kids tell me you'd rather be riding the coaster at Space Mountain, hitting speeds of 60 miles an hour versus getting up close and personal with this Velociraptor. Yeah, I just coined that. That's right. Add that to your Shittionary. You're welcome. Listen to me very carefully, Mom and Dad. Go ahead and tell your kids you're taking them to a dinosaur attraction, then show up at the Museum and see what happens. I'll tell you what's going to happen. Your kid's going to call CPS and tell them they're being abused. When they hear you took them to the shit museum, your kids are going to be put in foster care where they have a better chance of being loved by a couple of meth heads who steal copper pipe for a living. Worst parents ever.
Next, what you're doing with your anthropology degree.
Right? Next up, a Michelin-starred restaurant in Washington, D.C. unveiled a luxury water menu. Oh. It features a $95 bottle of melted water from a Canadian iceberg. The water menu at the Inn at Little Washington has 3 Michelin stars, features different drinking options from glaciers and sources around the world. They said, we can now create a paired water menu with our menu. These waters are so unique. Some are from underground glaciers 3,000 years old. They've never been in contact with the air.
Stop it.
Are you kidding me? You know what else has never made contact with the air? The air biscuit I just eased out of my prison purse and into the wild. But who wants to pay $95 for that? And it's fresh off the tap. You can still feel a little heat at the bottom of my butt cheeks if you hurry. Is that not artesian enough for you? And to which you say, Patrick, you're gross. To which I say, well, person whose name I don't know yet, hello, and you're not that bright. Here's why. You're drinking water that's from thousands of years ago. What was on the planet then? Exactly which animals were pissing in that water? Don't know, do you? Probably a bunch of T-Rex turd water. What germs are floating around the planet? You don't know. Could be something called PIA, permanently itchy anus. Could be anything. But I'm gross for suggesting a $100 bill for any water that ain't being filtered by Rihanna's ass or Jesus just turned into wine is a bad deal. But look, man, anything shy of that ain't worth more than some good iron-infused red clay water from Saline County. And I can get you and your iceberg-licking whack job friends a real taste of the South for only $50 a bottle. Regular and extra chunky metal flavor available. And finally, you may remember Lily Phillips, the adult star who recently made news by having sex with 100 guys in 24 hours. Who knew that porn stars have beef? Apparently, the arch enemy of Lily Phillips is an adult star named Bonnie Blue. She heard Lily was going to do more, so she beat her to the punch and slept with 1,057 men in 12 hours.
Wow.
Now that is a champion, right? Are you fucking kidding me? Now I know that some of you are just waiting for me to drop some dumbass metaphor for this poor woman's beat up baby box, like calling it a spam hatch or flap cabinet or wocket socket. And while I appreciate hearing it referred to as the old catcher's mitt, that can be funny, I'd like to think about shine a light on the line of men, the line of 1,057 men, single file. Think about how long that line actually is, how far it goes. That line is literally so long that somebody wandered up and had no idea what was happening and said, yeah, I'll stand in line and be number 958. Can you just hold my spot while I run up here to Gas and Go and snag a couple tater logs and a Mountain Dew? I hadn't had anything all day, and I'm going to need to keep my stamina game strong. Yeah, man, can you hook me up with a king-size peanut butter snick? Come on, man. Guys are back here high-fiving over the fact they're going to share a cooter, which should have a sign that reads, down for maintenance. But instead, we have Daryl and Brad who drove together from 3 states over and hope while they're on the gushy train to nowhere that she might autograph their DVD copy of her fine film called Stairway to 7.5. Think about that. Yeah, there's a rec league basketball team, a guy who thought he was in line for a new iPhone and just decided to stay. And only 1,050 more in 12 hours. Like, is there a pit crew that comes in every so many laps, loops the chassis, changes out the tires, tweaks the back end? I'm of the 100% conviction rate that after 1,057 in 12 hours, they'll have to call FEMA and have this hoo-ha declared a disaster. But hey, get in where you fit in, right?
Oh my God.
I mean, come on, man.
How are
1,057
they even
guys.
getting in at that point? Like, isn't it so swole up that there's
my
no way
God.
that you can actually
Graphic?
penetrate?
It's like the chocolate fountain at Golden Corral. It's just the lube fountain.
Oh my God.
Just to, keeping
BT
it.
Dub, I figured out the 7.5.
I was
Took a
the
minute.
third guy one time.
You and guy number 3.
No, in real life, I was the third guy one time. By the time I made it to, I was like, nah, that's all
No,
right.
I'm good. I can't even be number 2. I mean, I'll be honest with you.
Up for a train.
I'm not even up for that, the London Bridge. I mean,
No.
I'll be the engineer.
yeah, can you imagine that somebody chose, but the guys that they're standing in line, they've probably got numbers on, like marathon runners, number 908, number 908, are you ready?
Did they have them come in like we used to do with like COVID testing, where they had to go through like a little tent
Yeah, a little
and get
tent.
tested for
Yeah,
stuff?
I'm
I
sure.
mean, equipped with like the best
They've
condom
ready to be
ever.
pre-screened.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not getting the Rough Rider condom out of the vending machine at the gas station.
That's to let you know who likes sex more, men or women. It got to be women.
Yeah, you think so?
'Cause would no man try to
More
have
money.
sex with 1,000 women? You know how much work that is?
Have sex with-
Y'all could
you couldn't have, I don't know about you. I probably couldn't have sex with more than 2, and that's on a good day. You know what I mean? And
you
that's a
gonna-
few hours between.
And you're gonna disappoint both of them.
That's right. That is accurate, yes. That is exactly right. Thank you. Yeah, you know the drill.
That's why I would never have a threesome. I was like, I can't
roll those
satisfy
dice.
3 people.
Everybody mad.
I just don't want to be standing there next to the guy where they're looking side by side going, hey, that looks different than that one. And I'm just going to go in the bathroom and tell you, I'm out of here now. Okay.
Dang. What was their like going away prize? Do you think they got like a swag bag or anything?
Man,
Some-
some
you
kind
know,
of
a
swag
shirt,
bag.
maybe a
Maybe they had
rubber
a photographer
bracelet.
there who got a picture in their prime moment. Just like when you go on the roller coaster.
Holding a number.
Yeah.
Number
Yeah.
23.
Number
Yeah.
25.
I'm here for
They're
it.
probably, how many of them were trying to pitch their game at that moment to the porn
Probably
star?
none.
The best
Yeah, you
we've
like
ever
it. Tell me
had.
you like it. Whatever. Just
Yeah.
get it over with
Yeah.
already, would you?
It's like the Dave Chappelle, where it's just like wrap it up. Like
Yeah, wrap it up, B.
They've got to have a little thing that
Yeah.
let them know their time's up.
That is great.
Did
The
any
wrap
of
it
them
up, B.
finish?
No, nobody finished except her. No, there was none of that going on. Well, there may have been, but it wasn't there. You know what I mean? That's crazy though. Just thinking about how you decide one day. I mean, where's her dad? Where's her mom and dad in this?
Hiding.
Not around.
I would assume she has daddy issues.
Either really supportive or not at all. Like they're either really supportive or not
Yeah.
there.
I don't even know that I could be.
I couldn't. Be
I couldn't even
supportive of
say
that. I'm
anything
sorry.
good about a dad that was supportive. You go, girl. Number 1056. One more, baby. One more. You can do it.
That's right. Be like your mama.
Be like your mama.
She gets it from her mama.
Yeah, that's great. That's great, man. That is fantastic. All right. Are you are a parent though, correct?
Yes, I am a parent.
Okay.
I
all
think
right.
I am.
You think you are. How old is your kid now?
19. Man.
19, man. Okay, so you're almost to the promised land, so to speak.
Yeah. I
No,
think
you're
I'm-
not. Trust me, you're not. No, I thought I was too. Mine are now 22 and 25, and I have not reached the promised land, so you're not going to make it.
Yeah.
It's never coming.
It's never
It's
coming.
an illusion. Yeah, no, there's no promised
They
land.
will never leave.
I thought once he graduated, then I was like, yeah, that's it. I was like,
No, it's not it at all.
He's still trying to find his way right now. He got a girlfriend now, so that's like taking up majority of his time. He's
Yeah.
on the phone all day. You know, in love.
Well, because when you're 19, that is your identity.
Yeah, he got to wait till he get his heart broken, and then he be like, okay, I need to get my stuff
chlamydia.
together.
Mhm.
Or chlamydia,
That
yeah.
also will do
Or
it.
gonorrhea, that'll wake
Yeah,
you up.
that definitely will do
Yeah,
it.
it woke me up. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure did.
Yeah, woke you right up. So
That
that burns when I
gonorrhea,
pee.
that gonorrhea will wake you right up.
Well,
And you'll be scared to go to the bathroom, too.
Oh,
man, I'll tell you, you will be scared of it. Look, if you think you're not like regular parents because you're a cool parent, sorry to break it to you, but according to this, your teens don't think you're that cool.
Bullshit.
No, right?
I'm the
According,
coolest.
you, of course you are, Amanda. According to a new survey of teens still living at home, 89% say they're embarrassed by mom and dad. So no matter what you do, chances are you're still not cool, at least according to this. It says half of moms and dads try to laugh off being thought of as uncool. 9% try to pretend it doesn't matter to them, even though it definitely does. Yeah, no, it definitely does. 2/3 of parents admit they've told their teen a white lie to make themselves look cooler. Ever told
I
your
don't
kid
have
a
to
lie?
do that.
No, you got stories. No, she's got stories. for
No,
days.
bro, I am cool.
No, you're like a walking warning light for your kid.
Damn straight.
Yeah, no, you
Wait
I
till our
thought
kids-
I was cool.
We're examples for our kids, right,
We
Amanda?
sure are.
thought you were cool.
I thought I was cool.
I know I'm
I
cool.
took my son to perform with me in Chicago a couple weeks ago, and had him to help me with my merch. I said, hey, when I get off stage, have my merch set up after the show. I get off stage, I go in the green room, I still see my bag sitting there with my merch.
Oh, man.
I grab a bag, I walk out the green room. I said, I thought I told you to have my stuff set up. He was like, oh, I'm sorry, Dad, I was watching you.
I was
So
watching
that
you.
made me feel kind of
That made me
proud.
feel good, yeah.
But then I don't think he liked what I said on stage because I haven't heard from him since.
Yeah, it might not have been as cool as you thought. That's the point.
I don't think he liked the jokes about him and his mama. I don't
No,
think.
probably not. No.
Yeah, probably not.
No. It says that 56% of mom and dad say they wish they had a closer relationship with their teen. That's why they want to be cool.
Yep.
You
get
think
that.
that sounds right though?
You want to be so, but it's like I don't know. You try to talk to him, make it feel like so he can have somebody come talk to. Still don't talk.
No, they're not going to talk to you.
Yeah,
about
they ain't
that
gonna
stuff.
talk.
They're not going to talk to you. They're going to talk to their friends about that. You don't know nothing about that, man.
Yeah.
It says, so here are the things that you might be doing to embarrass your teen. If you're trying to do viral dances from TikTok,
Oh, man.
Don't do that.
Don't
I
do
don't,
that.
I don't do that.
I don't.
yeah, don't do that. If you use slang,
No.
do that. Absolutely. It ruins their life.
Oh, it,
Yeah.
it absolutely
No,
does.
I absolutely do it every chance I
The
can.
quickest way.
Our generation's
Yeah.
created slang. Like, I think we should be able to use
We had
it.
the best.
Like, we have the best slang there is.
Yeah.
I don't know. You think so?
I'm sorry,
I think
Sigma
so.
and Skibbity are the stupidest
Some of this new
words
stuff
I've
is
ever
kinda
heard.
weird, man.
That's stupid.
Yeah. What was the big slang word when you were a kid that you do you remember? What was the catchphrase of the day?
Hobo. No.
Hobo, get on the hobo.
Yo.
Yo,
Yo.
You know, I'm from Chicago. That
Yo.
was one of our things. Yo.
yo,
Yo, what's
got on
up?
an attitude. Yo.
I didn't like the bet. I didn't.
Bet?
I
You don't like bet?
Oh man, when somebody's like bet,
If he
does that.
texts me something, I bet you got 1,000 bets for me.
I
Okay.
say bet.
Okay, bet.
I say bet.
Yeah, I say bet.
I say bet. Yeah, no, my thing when I was young, everything was fresh.
Yeah.
That was the phrase. Oh, that's fresh as hell,
Yeah,
man.
fresh.
That's fresh.
That's still relevant today.
Mm,
Yeah.
dope is the new
Dope.
one. But,
Oh, okay,
but
yeah.
now that I say dope, I know it's on the out.
right.
Yeah, there's no doubt that my sons are done with
if
it.
you say dope to me, I'm like, where is it at?
Where?
Yeah. Are we smoking or
What kind?
how are we doing?
What,
Yeah.
what
Which form?
Yeah. Are we talking about powder or flour?
Right.
I don't know which you're talking about here. All right, let's see. Things that you do that embarrass them. You add your kids' friends on social media.
Hell no.
Don't add your kids' friends
Hell
on.
no.
Please don't do that.
Why?
Why would you do that?
You're gonna be on the news with some of that
His
crazy
friends
stuff.
would send me like follow requests on Instagram. And I'm like, no,
Yeah,
bro.
they follow me
But
too.
why? But
Yeah,
why,
but
Amanda?
well.
But why, Amanda?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of them were his female friends. Well, never mind.
Okay. Yeah.
It's that day and age.
A couple of
His
my
girlfriends?
sons, friends follow me, but my son don't follow me.
Well, I can see as a comedian, it's one thing to be followed, but yeah. But you know what? Listen. This show, the whole premise of my show here is I have different co-hosts in here every day. You know, it's always a different cast of people.
Right.
And that's a lot of fun for me, you know. So both of my sons are super sharp kids, super funny, super witty, real likable people in general, you know. And so I told both of them, hey, here's a platform. I'm going to name you as a co-host. You just come in as much as you want to. Have either of them been in yet?
One time.
Once, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Once.
That hurt.
Yeah, Noah came in once.
That kind of hurts.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm not as cool as I thought, am I? Not that cool, huh? You know?
But if you think, you be like, if I had that type of dad, I would be up there every day.
So
That's
you
what-
think you
I
would?
think you
So you
would.
think you would?
Yeah.
You know, maybe you wouldn't. You know, maybe it's not that cool, really.
Never
You know, let's see. It says if you listen to the same music as your kids,
Oh yeah.
that's
definitely.
embarrassing. Well, it depends on what it is.
Seriously? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're
I disagree
bumping,
with that.
if you pull up bumping, you know, Boozy Badass, maybe I don't know, but
Oh, I
there's
will. Wipe
Boozy
me
or
down.
Yeah.
I'll be screaming at
So-
wipe me down.
Wipe Me Down.
I'm gonna play whatever I want to
Exactly.
play. Period. End of story. And my kid
man.
has really diverse, eclectic
I was
taste.
playing
So does
chicken.
mine.
I was playing Chicken Head on the way up here today.
That's a good one.
Project
That's always a good one.
Hell
Project
yeah.
Pat from Memphis,
Hell
Tennessee.
yeah.
Yeah, Project Pat.
yeah, representing.
I'm from Memphis. Yeah, my thing is when my son driving, I let him play what he want to play, and then when I'm driving, I play what I
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
play.
that's
And
good.
we have two different song selections. you
Yeah.
know? I listen to rap, but I don't like the rap he listened to.
Right.
See, we had to kind of I had to find a middle ground with him because I grew up in the '80s where rap was born, and man, I've always loved rap, you know. But I've always, you know, I came up on the Chronic. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, I like the
yeah, I
Chronic.
came up on Dre and Snoop and all those guys, you know. And so my son, though, he knows a few of those songs, but
Yeah.
they aren't
They don't.
cool, not now like they used to be, right? So I had to find a middle ground because, I mean, NBA YoungBoy's fine, but he don't do nothing for me, really.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Right.
You ever try to
but-
force it on him? Like, listen to the Chronic. This is
Oh no, I have done that. I have done that.
Maybe
And
maybe
they-
looking like,
And I'm like, this shit is hard. Listen, he's talking about opening a dude's chest up, bro.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, but no. So our middle ground is Migos. That's
Migos.
where we found middle ground at is the
Okay,
Migos.
Migos.
Yeah, because I like those guys. I think they're funny. Their ad libs make me laugh.
I think my son, my common ground, Rod Wave. Rod Wave.
Wave.
Rod Wave
He's
is
like
great.
Rod Wave. I like a couple of songs.
Yeah, I like Rod Wave.
We was coming back from we did some white people stuff one time.
Yeah, like what was that? I'd love to
White
hear
water rafting.
that. Oh, that's definitely
my
white people
God.
shit.
If
Yeah.
that ain't
That's
more
the
white,
name,
yeah,
No, that's the whitest
That's
shit you
so
get.
white.
It's not much
Ew.
more white you can get.
So we
Unless
dro-
you went to Starbucks right before.
Like the gross white.
So we drove to Nashville, and it was like an hour from there. Ocoee River.
The
or
Ocoee
something.
River, yeah.
Ocoee River. I seen somebody on Facebook doing it, and man, that when I tell you that was the scariest thing.
Bro.
That we started on like
Normal water.
class. No.
Oh.
No shit.
Oh shit.
5, 6 waves.
Oh, you just started right in the rapids.
Yeah, I was like, hold on, this is our first time. He was like, yeah, y'all gonna start on class 6,
No, I'm
7
not.
wave, man.
No.
When I tell you, when we was on the bus on our way to the river, my son was like, Daddy, what you got us into? I was like,
Oh my god.
I don't know. On our way back, I asked one of the instructors, I was like, have anybody ever died doing this? He was like, yeah. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah, we had a couple casualties before.
No, yeah, no. Man, people have died doing that.
We seen
Yeah.
somebody fall off the boat, man, hit the rocks, and they was able to pull them up. But luckily, we was on we had a group of people that if you got to listen to the instructor, like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
instructor say, hey, paddle forward 2 times, like everybody have to be
Yeah,
on
in
the
sync.
same accord.
Yeah.
But we
Not
got
one to die.
we got
Right.
stuck on a rock before. Yeah, that was crazy.
My wife and our youngest went with some friends to kayak, and
Yeah, we
it
did
was
that
the first
before.
time that she had ever done it, you know, and they hit some kind of thing where the kayak turned over and our son was trapped under it.
Yeah.
And it was a real
Yeah.
bad.
That was his last time
experience.
kayaking, huh?
No, believe it or not, he's a water bug, but yeah, it damn sure scared him.
Hell yeah.
As you can imagine, man. I mean, it scared her probably more than him even.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because at least there was a pocket of air under it, but they couldn't get the boat up,
boat.
and so they were trying to get to him, and he's up under there where that air is. So yeah, everybody freaked out, as you can imagine. You know,
Wow.
but luckily somebody was there to help. And so it ended up working out, but she was not happy with the people at the
I'm at
kayak
you,
place. 'Cause
Right.
you couldn't tell us about this before.
Right.
We told you we'd never done it. And so here they are hitting these rapids. And
Well,
man,
I
if
think-
you've never done that, it is crazy scary, man.
Did they sign a form before? See, I got that kind of late because I was trying
Well,
to find
sure,
the
we
place.
all do that. I signed a form before I jumped out of a plane. It didn't mean I really read it.
I read it after I got back. They was like, "Yeah, you could die."
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
That's why you
Nobody
signed the
reads the
form,
waiver.
so they won't be
Yeah.
liable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that's exactly right. It's the same way it is when you jump out of a plane, man. I
Yeah.
mean, you go through, all this stuff, and I'm like, I know I could die.
Ain't that a shame? You pay, you go somewhere and have a good time, and you pay, and you could die. So I'm
Yeah.
paying to die.
Yeah,
I
no,
could
more or
have killed
less.
myself for free.
Yeah.
No, that's it. I
In
told
your
this-
own home.
I don't want to bore people because
Right.
I've told this story before, but when I jumped out of a plane, I was real young, and it was on my bucket list of things to do. Just because I was always scared of heights, and I wanted to beat it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, when you do that, when you jump out of a plane, it's you're not getting in a jet and taking off like a normal plane. You're in a little plane, and you have to circle up like this all the way up
Oh.
because you can't just go up.
Oh,
Those planes aren't heavy enough to do it or
Wow.
fast enough. So it takes a good while to get to 11,000 feet.
So you just going
Yeah,
around.
you're just doing that.
would scare me
Yeah.
more than jumping out
So
the
you're
plane.
going, and all the way up, I'm talking mad shit, bro. Mad shit. I'm ready to do this, man. They get you hyped up. You ready? You ready? Yeah. And then they slide that damn door open.
Nope.
And you look down and you're like, oh, shit, man. And
All them little squares.
and when you do it, the first time you do it, you're not just going to jump out. You got to have someone. You do it
Push you.
tandem,
Right.
Well, it's tandem. So you got a
Yeah.
man strapped to your back.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's a weird
I don't
thing
like that.
anyway.
Yeah.
Right. That's weird anyway, right?
Yeah.
It's already awkward. So now we're sitting on the edge, and he's like, "Are you ready?" And I'm like, "No, no." And he goes, "We're about to go," and I'm like, "No," and he just pushed.
Push. Yeah.
And out we went, and bro, when I tell you, out I went,
Are you passed out?
smooth
Passed
out,
out.
boom, done.
I would pass
Yeah,
out.
I made about 5 seconds. I passed out. Wake up with a guy spreading your legs open because he's trying to get me aerodynamic. But it's a weird thing to wake up midair with a man on your back, spreading your legs open, and you're like, "Oh, wake up!" And I'm like, "What the hell is this fever dream I'm in?"
Wow.
We finally, you get down to the bottom and everything. I was fine, but he said, "Oh man, the camera malfunctioned. We can do it again." I said, "No, I'm good."
Oh my God.
Thanks,
You
man.
didn't get
I'm good.
footage? You didn't
No,
get footage
I
of?
don't need it. I still remember right
You
now.
know what happened?
I remember right now what happened.
Yeah.
I want to do it. I thought about it. I think I didn't.
Man, everybody should
I
do
think
it.
I made it to the age I'm too old. I probably would pass out
I probably have
and
a
don't
heart
wake
attack.
back
I didn't
up.
think I would until we went out, and it just happened, man. And it wasn't long. Like I said, maybe 5 seconds, but when you wake up midair, it's real weird. I'll tell you that. It's real
Can
weird.
I go by myself? I don't want to do it
No,
on my
no, you're
back.
gonna have
No, you
someone.
have to do
You
tandem.
got to have a man strapped to you when you do it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look forward to that.
It's a Friday.
It's a for what?
Latasha's giving you crap.
Uh-oh.
Is she? Who,
Yeah,
me? What did
yeah.
I do wrong?
Well, she says Migos are whack.
Wait, you said Migos are whack? What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
They invented the dab, Tasha.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Come on.
Ask Latasha, what about Kodak Black? That's one of the younger.
Oh, man.
What? That's whack. That's one of the
Kodak
younger
Black.
guys I
I love
like.
him. I love him.
He needs
But
to
he's
stop the
whack.
drugs, man.
He's clever to me.
He's like Dre TL.
I don't know who that
You don't
is.
know Dre TL? He just won the new season of, what is it called? Hustle and Flow? The rap contest that's like,
What do you know about that?
man, come on, man. What is this, 2025? This is 2025? What's going on here?
What you know about that?
Yeah,
What you know about that?
I know a little about
You
that.
got a black girlfriend?
No, I got a, I do have a Costa Rican wife. Yeah. Does that help?
Close enough.
Yeah, no, it's definitely culture adjacent. Yeah, I'm culture adjacent. Ambrose, Broski. I'm culture adjacent, bro.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's great. What up, Luke
What's up,
Shoemaker?
Luke?
He said he recorded one of his favorites he's written yesterday for Vantage
Seen
Ruins.
that, man.
Nice,
I'm
yeah,
ready.
I
for
Oh
it.
yeah, that's awesome,
Looking
man.
forward
He
to
said,
that.
y'all
Luke.
ain't ready. That's what the caption said. Y'all ain't ready.
No,
I'm
well,
so
I'm sure
excited.
I wasn't ready for the one he played
Man,
me
I'm
before.
telling you, man.
Seriously.
These guys are so
Man.
on the cusp of about to blow up,
Yes.
in
They
the
really
biggest-
are.
I swear to God,
They
they're
really
gonna play.
are.
They're
No,
gonna
they're
play
going to.
stadiums,
They're going,
bro.
Yeah.
they're going to.
They're
Who
playing
is
stadiums.
that?
It's a rock
Vantage
band named
Ruins.
Vantage Ruins. They're they started out of here.
Okay.
Now they're in Nashville, and they're starting to catch on. They're starting to blow up, and they got a deal to put out some songs, and so they're getting ready to start dropping them.
Okay.
But I've had some. I know one of them's a pretty good friend of the show, and he did our intro for us, and
That you couldn't hear.
yeah, that we couldn't hear today.
I seen my first time going to a concert. I was in California, and I went with Craig Robertson. He like going to a lot of music festivals and
Craig
stuff.
Robinson,
And
the
Craig
comedian actor?
Yeah, I'm cool with him.
He's
and,
man, he's a funny dude, man.
yeah, he's from Chicago too. So it was,
Oh, that's cool,
it was
man.
like on a Tuesday, and we went to go see Dumpster Funk from New Orleans.
Okay,
You ever heard of him?
I haven't, but I'd like to.
First live band I ever seen. Man, jamming.
They threw it down.
That's an
Jamming.
amazing name.
Yeah, that's a great name.
I was in there like,
Amazing name.
Yeah, no, my younger son is that way too, because my oldest son loves rock. He likes everything too, but rock is his genre. My younger son likes everything, but rap is his genre. But sometimes he goes to rock shows with Noah, and he'll come home and he'll pick up a new rock band that he likes. But he's like, man, I was surprised. I was
Man.
like, yeah, let's do this.
That was jamming, yeah.
Yeah, just get into it for a minute. That's cool though. I think it's cool that you get to go to a club and hang out with Craig Robinson.
Craig
That's pretty
Robinson.
fun.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
That's fun thing to do. Yeah, I like a lot of things he's done, but I really enjoyed him in the movie This Is the End, where he was with Seth Rogen and all those guys.
That's an older movie.
Wow.
Not that much older.
Wow.
Just
I don't remember seeing that.
yeah, short.
I'm not trying to call you old, but I'm quite sure you are, but I'm not trying to call.
I am, but
you
but it's not. I think I don't know what's that movie. 10 years old,
Aw.
7, 8, 10 years old.
Something like that.
Yeah,
I was Googling Dumpster Funk.
Yeah.
Dumpster Funk.
Yeah, and they're doing a tour this year.
Are they?
Apparently, one of the founding members, Nick Daniels III, passed away.
Oh, didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Well, we
so-
should try to get him down here. I need
Yeah.
to work with Stickies or Rev or somebody and get him
Right.
down here. I mean, if you're giving him your
Absolutely.
blessing, we gotta check it out.
They really good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah.
That's cool, man.
See
That's
if we
very
can
cool.
get Chris or Suzanne to get him down here.
Yeah, it's Dumpster Funk.
Dumpster.
Dumpster Funk.
Dumpster. And they look
Dumpster
amazing.
Funk.
I'm already here for it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to listen to him whenever I leave here.
Hell yeah.
It looks awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
you gonna be hooked.
I bet.
So you're
I
gonna be
bet.
hooked
You
into
gonna
it.
be hooked.
All
Looks
right.
good.
All right. So tell me, what do you got going on this weekend, Chad?
Working. Bonus holes.
Putting bonus holes in people.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
Chad is a
he's
He's a-
like, what the hell?
Would you like
Yeah,
a bonus hole? He gives them
He's
out.
a professional.
He said,
He's a professional. He has a professional
White
piercing
guy saying
business.
bonus hoes? Nah, I'm good. I'm good on that. What
Yeah.
are you talking about?
piercings. We do our piercings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a professional piercer. He has
Oh,
a
okay.
business, a studio.
I have none.
Yeah.
No tattoos, no piercings, none of that.
No modifications.
No, man.
You're all OEM.
Going back,
OEM.
going back to the creator, just like he created me.
Mostly, yeah.
In the
Yeah.
box.
Probably with a bad liver. Yeah.
Hey, you're going to be busy all weekend too, opened up and doing y'all's thing over at the break room.
Absolutely.
Now, Amanda, she owns a rage room. So you go in there literally, you pay.
People, they got me
I know
in
you're like, what kind of crazy world am I in?
No, that's to let off steam where
Yeah.
you just.
Break shit.
They got it in Memphis. I think it's called the break room or something like that. But yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
They stole my name. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's cool. I would want to do that.
Yeah.
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 Absolutely.
Well, you can. You're
You
here this
can.
weekend, so
Yeah.
feel free to
Come
have
on
Wayne,
out.
you and Wayne go down and
Yeah,
break
come
some
break
shit.
some shit.
Break some
Yeah,
stuff.
it'd be a lot of fun. Be a good video for you to make.
Oh yeah, we can bring cell phones in and record.
Sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, it'd be
Oh,
probably be a good
man,
comedian
that'd be-
Yeah.
video.
Absolutely.
I need to let out some steam.
Yeah.
You know, when usually I used to do that, I used to play with myself, but I guess I can break a TV.
It's
You know what I
hard.
mean?
Oh, man.
It's harder to do that in public.
Yeah.
It's a little more frowned on. Typically, now I don't know about Chicago, but here it is. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, we
In
typically.
most places in Arkansas.
In most places, yeah. Unless
frowned
you're at
upon.
maybe if you're at a
It
park
depends.
at the.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
You could be at a
Ninth
park
Street
somewhere
Park,
with a nice restroom.
yeah, the
or
you know
something.
the financial district downtown Little Rock.
Okay.
There's a nice
That'd be a
enclave
good
down
place to
there.
do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, corner of Fifth and Main, I think, is where most folks.
Is that where they go? I don't
Sounds
know.
sexy. Fifth and Main.
Fifth
Yeah.
and Main, you know.
Yeah.
Sounds almost like a hit. Is that hosted by Terrence also?
Possibly.
Oh, man.
Wheelie.
Wow. All
There's a
right.
lot going on downtown Little Rock.
There is a lot going on in downtown Little Rock. Man, are they gonna is the river market dying or are they gonna get it back to
Man.
The
what
river market is
Man,
dying.
that is horrible.
what are they gonna do? Can they fix it? Can it
I
be
don't know.
fixed?
Well, one, they're going to have to lower the rent on just the spaces down there. You can't expect a restaurant to be successful or anything if you're jacking up the. It's you know what? It's Moses and Tucker. I blame them.
You're putting
Moses
it on
Tucker.
them.
I blame Moses Tucker and
because
Hathaway
the
Group.
rent's too damn high.
Yeah, they're assholes. They just want to own everything.
Now, this opinion is her opinion, not
It is my
necessarily
opinion.
mine. I don't
Yeah,
know.
100%.
That
Yeah.
Mexican place they have it on there banging now.
It is.
Man, that looks like, I mean, it's wild. Like the windows
Yeah.
open, like it's going crazy. It's like
Yeah.
a club in there, but it's a
It's-
Mexican restaurant.
No, I hope that it does well. I really
Yeah,
hope that
it's-
it does well.
looks good, man.
Yeah, it looks good. It smells
where is
good.
it at?
It's right in
It's
the
on
middle of the
President
river market.
Clinton.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's right there across from Gus.
Gus's. That's where I was
Yeah.
thinking that. I was at Gus's. I was like,
Mhm.
what is
Gus's
this place?
Chicken?
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all got a Gus's?
Yes,
Hell
sir.
yeah, we got a Gus.
Man,
We
yeah.
don't have 40s in ours. Do y'all have 40s still?
Yeah.
See, we don't
They
have
have
40s.
40s?
We don't have 40s. We
What
have
did they do
regulars.
with the 40s?
I missed the
You
40s.
talking about beer, right?
Yeah, what
yeah.
did they do
Yeah,
with
we
the
got
40s?
beer. That's the best part about Gus's.
That's what
You
I
get
was
to
about.
eat chicken
In
and
Arkansas,
drink beer.
in Arkansas, our Gus's don't have that. We
Why
just
they
have the
used
regular beers.
to? Why they cut it
I
out?
don't know, but we don't have 40s.
You can go to Sims and get a 40.
Can you? I'll be damned.
Is it malt liquor though?
No, mother.
Yeah, no, we have. Trust me when I tell you, Arkansas has every kind of chicken restaurant
yeah.
there is.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're like
really?
ground zero for chickens here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We probably raise more chickens than anybody on the
We
planet, I
need
guess.
the chicken and waffles though, like the
We have that
the
downtown.
Roscoe's. We need the Roscoe's though.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
they have.
We don't have a Roscoe's though, do
No,
we?
we don't have.
I don't think we have that, but we do have a Waldo's.
There's one, yeah, right by
Yeah,
the Looney
Waldo's
Bin.
Chicken and
Wa-
beer.
chicken and beer.
That's by the Looney Bin.
How is
isn't
That
it?
is by the Looney
Yeah,
Bin.
yeah,
yeah.
Is it open yet?
Yeah, yeah.
It is
It's
good?
Man, it's good,
It's
bro.
good?
I need to
Yeah.
go
Very
check
good.
that out, man.
Yeah, it's damn good.
They got
actually.
chicken and beer in there, or
Yeah.
waffles in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's
I
damn good.
I need to hit that up, man.
There's another one downtown. I'm trying to remember the name of it, but there's a restaurant downtown that's really, 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 really good. That is chicken and waffle based.
I love me some chicken and waffles and some beer, man.
Hell yeah.
That's some good
Chicken and
stuff.
waffles.
I don't typically want the
Downtown.
beer with it, but I do like the
Man,
chicken
Right.
and waffles.
Good,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
The waffles kind of put me in the morning time breakfast.
Yeah, it's a little more breakfast oriented for me. I know after
I want a
coffee
waffle
or-
now.
Now you just want a waffle.
Yeah, now I'm hungry.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Is Carrie here?
You gonna send him to get some food?
Go get some donut
Carrie,
holes.
Carrie,
So,
you make me
so
an
now,
omelet?
where do you home base out of? You home base out of Memphis?
Memphis, Tennessee, man.
Okay,
So-
so you know, obviously Memphis is a big music place. A lot of music
Oh,
comes
man.
out of Memphis,
Yes, it
man.
is. Never been to the Elvis Presley museum.
Oh no,
Never?
Been there 23 years. Never been.
yeah, I've been there many times. I've never been to Graceland or whatever.
I've been to the gates, but I've never been inside.
Yeah, now I did go to Sun Record Studio.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
That was real cool.
You go to the Lorraine Motel where
No.
Martin Luther
I
King
did.
was
Yes,
assassinated.
yes.
No, I've not been there.
MLK Day, Monday.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
need to go there. I do need to go there.
It's,
I've not
it's
been there.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have not been there. I would like to see that
Like
though.
Actually, the last time we were in Memphis, and we weren't even there for kind of sightseeing, but we made a point to go
Yeah.
to the hotel and walked around and went to some amazing galleries and art spaces.
So let's say,
Memphis
as someone who home bases there, you know, look, lots of people run to Memphis, but maybe, you know, we only might go once or twice a year, so we don't really know what the real place to go is. What, you know, if someone was just coming to Memphis and didn't know a couple places to go that are off the beaten path, but they're dope to go to.
Mhm.
Where would it be? Where would you suggest?
Go to somebody's house and stay there.
Oh man.
Yeah, for safety.
Okay. Okay. Because I was like, first I was just trying to get me shot. I was like,
Yeah,
hold
go
up.
to somebody's house, close the door,
man.
lock it, and
Just go
stay there.
to Germantown.
Somebody you know,
Oh,
somebody
man.
you know, or just some random.
And
'cause I
order
ain't trying to die.
order Uber Eats. Don't go outside.
Don't go outside.
Don't
No.
go outside.
It's hilarious.
No, man, I just pretty much do comedy shows if I'm in town in Memphis, and I just go home, man. That's the best place.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of places to go. Memphis is a great place. Just mind your business. We got plenty of barbecue there. What's your favorite barbecue spot in Memphis? We got plenty.
Yeah, there's a lot of barbecue there.
Bunch of
If
barbecue.
you want some really good barbecue, I would say go to this place called Interstate Barbecue off 3rd Street.
Interstate barbecue.
Yeah.
Now, see, I'm gonna remember that because I do like
It's
barbecue.
only one. You know, if a restaurant only got one
Oh
location.
man, they're fire.
There's one like that here.
Yeah.
That to me is the best barbecue you'll get in the state, and it's over off the beaten path in an old house that they should have probably condemned 50 years ago.
No, that's
And that barbecue's fire as hell, man.
But they barbecue on a grill right outside.
It's somewhere somewhere right there. Yeah, and they've been there.
The vacant lot next door.
HB's is the name of it.
HB's.
Yeah,
HB's.
HB's.
Sounds
And
familiar.
oh man, it's so good. Yeah, it was a long time ago. There was a restaurant here called The Shack, and it was real popular. And the two owners split up. One took the name, one took the recipe. HB's took the recipe and won.
Okay.
The Shack's not really around anymore.
Oh, that's what happened in at this place called Jack Pirtle's in Memphis.
Yeah.
Really good. But the owner used to work with the Colonel from KFC,
Okay.
and somehow they split up. And now this guy named Jack Pirtle's, he served gravy with his chicken.
Okay.
Really good.
Really good.
Really, you get chicken, fries, biscuits, gravy.
Yeah.
You dip everything in the gravy.
In the gravy.
And it's served in the box. So when you get done with
It's
the
everything.
food, you even dip the box in the gravy.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
the box
Yeah,
too. Yeah, it's that good.
It's good.
Yeah. What's the name of it?
Jack
Hungry.
Pirtle's chicken.
What is it?
Jack Pirtle's chicken.
Okay.
Really
Okay,
good.
That's another one that we'll have to check out.
Yeah,
All right.
really good.
All right.
We
Yeah.
were talking about too much food this
Yeah, I know,
morning.
right?
So hungry.
Now everybody's hungry.
Got the munchies.
Yeah.
So Jordan's birthday is Sunday?
Yeah, he's gonna be 18, man.
Dang.
That's your son?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's your only one?
Dang.
Yeah, no, I got a bonus son too. He's 24.
Okay.
24. Yeah, like the bonus.
You better
holes.
know.
He's got a lot of bonuses in his life.
Bonus.
You know. Yeah. So 18, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That's
You
how
did.
you say, yeah, that really ain't my kid. when you gotta put an adjective in front of it, it's like, yeah, he could have said, yeah, I got
I'm
another
watching-
son, but he's like, no,
watching
that's
the
my bonus kid. It's really not mine, but
I love him like he's my kid. man.
Almost.
but I always gotta
Dang.
tell people he's not mine though.
I'm waiting for Kristen to
I know, right?
come
It's
in on
coming,
here.
man.
Just waiting.
It's coming,
Oh
man.
man, I saw this crap. I saw him go. I was like, oh,
His
this.
eyes lit up over there. I seen him. I'm like, oh,
You in a
hell.
Chinese finger trap now. I don't know what you're gonna do with that. You know?
That make him feel good when I
Right.
talk about him.
Yeah. No.
My bonus
But
kid.
like your son, he probably ain't listening, so we're all good, man.
Well, that is probably true. At least you can take solace in the fact he doesn't listen. Yeah.
This is my real kid, and this is my bonus kid.
I almost like this one. That's my.
Damn. This morning, man.
Kristen said he can't deny that child.
Exactly.
No.
Are we talking about the 18-year-old
Oh,
or
the bonus kid.
24-year-old? Like, are we talking- I mean,
Yeah, both of them.
you got, yeah, come on.
That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious.
This is the one I had. This is the one I didn't have.
And then there's the dog.
And then there's the dog.
And then there's the dog.
That place is above all
I was
of
gonna
them.
say, I don't know about you, but there was a hierarchy in my house, and the
Right.
dog was at the top.
Right?
Yeah, I do believe that. Amanda has a certain that
Man, you
dogs
need-
do something.
Hell
Amanda,
yeah. I'm sorry.
Hair.
I'm sorry.
4 legs in the hair, she's running for it.
I can't help
It
it.
don't
Yeah.
matter, raccoon.
Yes, give me a raccoon. Who's got a raccoon? Somebody bring me a raccoon.
Man, I would love to have a trash panda as a
I
pet.
saw one
Yes.
this morning coming up through here
Oh.
running.
Yeah.
Chris is
Man,
either.
my wife got so anxious because we went down to Hot Springs to the lake, and they have picnic areas there, and we were sitting there, and it's in the evening, and we had a cabin that we rented just to hang out and have some fun and ride around on boats or whatever, and but there were raccoons out there, and I just started slowly throwing food until I had about 5
Hell
raccoons
yeah.
standing in front of me, just getting chips from me and
Hell
stuff. And it was
yeah.
like the best day of my damn life. I'm like, this is the dopest thing I've ever seen. These little bandit bastards.
Right.
They're so fun, man. They're really pretty neat little animals. Little bitty old hands on them.
Mad
what's
though,
up.
man. You ever made one mad? Like,
Well, no, I try not to make anything mad if I can avoid it.
You
Chad.
seen the dude on YouTube? He was on his porch. He just had like 100 raccoons
I
and
do
just
remember seeing
Yeah,
that. They
you
just
know,
rolled up.
food.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's too many raccoons.
They creepy. One time I was at a casino performing, and outside we was outside smoking, and you look in the dumpster, you just see their eyes.
Yeah,
You just see their eyes
Just peeking
glowing
out
up.
at you,
Yeah.
yeah, it is a
Yeah.
little weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But they're pretty fine. I see a lot of people doing unusual pets now, like possum as a pet.
Nah.
Yeah, man.
Have
Yeah,
you seen the skunks?
I have, but I wouldn't
Man,
want to
I
do
would
that.
not do that, man.
No, even deglanded, I wouldn't do that.
No, that's
Look,
like a ferret.
I had ferrets and they were deglanded, and they still stunk.
Still stunk, yes.
Yeah, no, they don't smell good,
Nope,
and there's
nope,
no way to
nope,
make them
nope,
smell
nope,
good.
nope.
I would like to see how it smells.
No, you don't.
A skunk? Well, have you ever smoked weed?
Weed?
Yeah.
Then you know how it
Yeah.
smells. Yeah, it's just much more pungent than that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
It's like weed,
kinda
like
lingers
skunky
a
weed
lot
to the
longer.
millionth
Yeah.
power.
Really?
Or
That's
skunky
all.
beer.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, man, I used to drive down the road after people hit a skunk. I'll roll down the window.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah.
that smells good. It's like some good
Hell
weed right
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Hell
no,
yeah.
that's exactly right, man.
Roll through town is like, is that skunk or is that skunk?
Is that skunk? And around here, you don't know. It could
Right.
be
Let me
either.
let me
Either or.
follow you.
Yeah, no, I've walked up on a crop here and there and had to.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
as soon as you do, you go the other way. You're like,
I
ooh,
know what you're
this
talking
ain't where I'm supposed to be. I gotta go.
Yep.
Yeah, you see a big row of weed growing,
about.
you just may as well turn around and start walking the other way
Leave.
because you're about to get something
gonna
you don't
die.
want. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you're
might
gonna-
die.
You're
Yeah.
gonna end up
You ever walked
fertilizer.
up on a crop?
Yeah, and I didn't. I got the heck out of there. Like you don't. There's probably booby traps and everything.
Yeah,
else, man.
no, there's all
gone.
kinds. Yeah, you don't want to mess with that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, but if you get in Saline County, you got to start going through the woods. You running into something.
Man,
Man.
ours was out there in Lolly Bottoms when I was a kid. We
Yeah.
ran up on some. Yeah, it was crazy. And then like 2 weeks later, we seen helicopters flying with these big ass tarps like carrying it out and stuff. I guess they
Yeah.
found it.
Yeah.
So I was really glad I didn't get close because there's probably like cameras and
What's
stuff.
crazy is they take all the weed and then they confiscate it and burn it.
Yeah, and
It's like,
Yeah.
come
you
on,
notice
man,
all the cops
really?
standing around the fire, and the
Yeah,
cops
of
are
course
standing there
they're
going,
standing there around the fire. Well, what would you do if you were
I'd be
lighting it
right
up? You'd
there
be
lighting
right
the
there,
fire.
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to light this.
Yeah, no, I've told you. Let me find, a bell of cocaine float up
Floating in the
on the
Man,
ocean.
that's
Because
what
I'll be like, I can't believe
Man.
that I found a kilo of
I
cocaine
be
off
calling up all my
Uncut.
old buddies. Hey, y'all know what I just
too.
found? We back in business.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm gonna turn in, a fifth of it. Here you go.
I would instantly turn into a drug dealer.
Yeah, oh hell
Like,
yeah.
I had already put in my mind like who I'm gonna call to get rid of it.
You already got
Yeah,
plans.
I know who to call.
Before I hit
You
the
know,
land,
I'm gonna put a little
yeah.
bit to the side. You know what I mean,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
myself, and sell the rest of it. I know who to call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to find it at this
Yeah.
point.
All right.
I know
Matter of
this
fact,
is
I
right.
called the person already. I said, "Hey, just be patient.
Just be patient.
We
I'm gonna find it.
We're
I'm
going to
gonna
run into a key somewhere."
Yeah, somewhere.
It's working smarter, not harder. You're
All
going
right.
to be
Right.
properly prepared in case this happens.
So,
like if you're going to win the lottery, you know what you're going to do with it. If
Oh,
you're going to
yeah.
find a kilo, you know what you're going to do
All
with
right.
it.
So let's say instead, okay, that you're wherever you're walking, okay, doesn't matter. You find a duffel bag, and in that duffel bag is $100,000 or a
Gone.
bunch of money.
Gone.
Mhm.
Are you taking the bag?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm taking it
You
back.
gonna roll the dice?
Yes, I'm
but
I would
you
take
can
my
make it out.
chances.
Nobody's
No,
gonna know.
I'm taking it, man.
Yes.
Taking
Yeah.
that. Taking it.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna immediately go home with it? What are you gonna do with it?
Yes.
I'm going to go flip it.
The money?
Go back.
Oh,
keep
you're
the
gonna
cocaine.
launder it.
He gonna go back. Keep
Launder it.
He's gonna buy the cocaine from you.
I'm gonna call a buddy and be like, hey,
That's
I found
right.
this.
Yeah.
Take this right here and you can make
Broski,
this. and I'll
did you
keep
find
this.
that cocaine?
Broski.
You know what
I
I'm
got
talking
money.
about.
Yeah. No, I'm damn sure taking the money.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
take my chances of what I'll come behind it
Yeah,
and
yeah,
go ahead and take
yeah,
my chance.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely taking the
Taking
money.
the money.
It always turns out bad in the movies.
Yeah, it
though.
does.
But that's the movies,
Movies
man.
aren't real.
Yeah. They're not?
Movies aren't real.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So you can't get killed taking somebody's cash?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm
you
just
can.
checking. I mean, you
You
know.
can.
In your
Probably could.
head, you'll be thinking, nobody saw me pick this up.
You be paranoid.
Somebody lost
Okay.
it. I just picked it up.
What about like the breach truck?
I've been asking God for a blessing.
Yeah.
It's mine.
Yeah, no,
You
it's
gotta put
definitely
God
mine.
in the mix to
Yeah,
make
you
yourself
gotta have
feel
God.
comfortable. Yeah,
I'm blessed.
God bless me.
I just got blessed.
yeah.
My point is that in movies there has to be a lesson, and the bad guys
Oh,
have
right.
to
It
lose,
is.
and
I
the
got
good guys
paid.
have to win. In real life, ain't like that.
No, in
No,
real life,
no.
those guys got killed for losing the money.
Exactly.
And that's not my
Yeah.
problem.
That's
the
not my
movie.
fault.
That's
I
the
didn't
movie
do
right
it.
there.
I didn't
Yeah.
make you drop that bag. That's
What-
not my fault.
What'd you say? What about a Brinks truck?
Yeah, like
What do you
see,
mean?
Like when they open the door and like the big chunk of cash falls out on the ground, because you can get arrested for grabbing that stuff. You know?
Only if you get caught.
Yeah,
Only
right.
if you-
Only if you get caught.
Only if you get
Would
caught. If
grab one
it
of
falls
them
in
big
front of
old
me,
sacks?
hell yeah,
I
I'm
think I
grabbing
would
it.
too. I'd have to take
And
that
I'm going to
chance.
immediately turn around and go the opposite direction.
Opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
going
think
to
I'm
I'll
gonna take
cross the median, do whatever I got to do. I'm gone.
I'm gonna jack a car.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, if I got a screwdriver, I'm going to take my license plate off before I turn
Hell
around. Yeah, yeah, I'm damn
Yeah.
sure I'm gone.
Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I guess I am a little bit larcenous, aren't
Oh,
I?
I'm
Yeah.
definitely.
We all are in the
lot
right
of
moment,
it.
aren't we?
Yeah.
Everybody's a little criminal given the right circumstance.
Everybody's 11% criminal.
Is it 11%?
Well, I mean,
might be
Theo
more.
Vaughn says
I got a
11% gay,
little klepto
so
in me.
Man,
I do.
when I was young, I did. I had a lot of
Man, I
klepto
got
in
in a
me.
lot of trouble for that stuff when I was younger, man.
Klepto? What's that?
Stealing,
stuff,
shoplifting.
Shoplifting.
Oh,
in the attic.
okay. Yeah, I did that.
Yeah,
Growing
yeah.
up,
We knew
man,
that
I
already,
Still do
broski.
that.
Still do that.
No, I was
Walmart,
just
look
saying.
out, man.
Yeah.
You know what we used to do when we were
Walmart.
younger? We found a plug that's the people who
We know what plugs are.
Okay, all right. And
We're
Come
not
on,
that
man.
white, Ambrose.
we used to get some
He thought he worked in
We are
Crackerville
not
here.
that white.
We're white, but we're not
Yeah,
Caucasian.
seriously.
I've been a LIGO. Broski, I got vitiligo. That's what it
Okay.
is. Yeah,
That's
I
what
have
it
an
is?
ADC
Yeah.
number.
yeah.
what's that?
You know when your skin starts changing
Oh,
color.
okay. So
Oh.
you're
Like
really
Michael
black.
Jackson.
You're really black.
Yes. Now you
I
got
can
it.
kind of see
I'm
that a
not.
little
I
bit.
thought maybe.
Because you listen
Look
to
what's
the
left.
Migos.
Look what's left.
I mean, I just have an
That's all
ADC
that's left.
number.
Okay, I can kind of
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah. I knew you
But we
could.
used to fool around when I was younger with counterfeit money.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
we
That's
used
a
to
good one.
We used to go trade it in at like KFC, the restaurants, and trade it in.
Just like you just do it on
Oh,
a
yeah.
copy machine, or what did how did you?
I don't know. We used to get it from
Yeah,
somebody.
I
I don't
ask
know.
that question. That's a question.
You have to buy counterfeit money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you didn't know that.
No,
Yeah,
well,
you gotta buy it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. No, I tried a couple times, I think, with a copy machine, but it never looked good enough. When we were kids, we were always trying stupid shit like that. To see if we could do
We'd
it.
always steal candy and take it to school and sell it. That was like the big hustle.
No, we didn't
That's
steal
smart.
it.
I used to eat it.
That was
That's
a
smart.
I should have probably stole it, but I bought it and then sold it for a high mark. you know?
Okay.
Oh, I did that too, but sometimes,
I did that with
But
weed.
yeah, you got a higher profit margin.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
did.
you still
Oh, no. No, he had a better deal going there, yeah. He had a better source of merchandise.
Kroger.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
the thrill of it, stealing. Like, yeah, I can do something, take something, not get caught. That's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Oh,
the
thrill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Look what I did.
Oh, we stole out of it's called Macy's now, but Goldsmith.
Yeah.
Yeah, my partners, they was like, yeah, we gonna go. My girl work here at the polo section, and
Okay.
Oh yeah.
go in. You put the jeans on. You take your
Yep.
jeans off. Put the jeans on. Put the jeans over it. But
Yep.
one thing they forgot to tell me is, yeah, you gotta take
That
the
little card out.
alarm thing.
Oh, the alarm thing off.
And
Yeah.
I went through the door. security club. We all get called. They took us to the security room. Luckily they didn't take us to jail, but he was like, "You banned from the mall for a year."
Right,
I had the
okay.
same experience, except I had to go to court for it, but it was the same type thing, putting the pants on under the
Yep,
pants,
I did
tucking,
that.
shirt under a shirt, all that
Jabos.
stuff.
Jack-
Maritime French fries, Jabos.
Yeah, we went. We
Oh.
stole
Jabot,
Jabos.
look
That
at
was
you.
big.
Yeah,
Amanda is
we
here.
stole Jabos.
Amanda, did you
Rolling
have a
3 pairs
black
deep.
boyfriend?
Black girlfriend.
She said she had a black girlfriend.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
Same
In
thing.
the 90s, yes.
Could have been. Now they call them studs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, ladies.
Hey, ladies.
A black girlfriend.
Yeah.
One of my favorite TikTok videos until Sunday is the trends is where they ask the studs, they're like, "What's your stud name?" and then "What's your real name?" and they're giving their stud names and they give their real names, and it's hilarious because their stud name's always something like Q or T or little baby or something, and it's like Georgia, Tiffany, Shaquan,
Michelle.
Danielle.
Oh, okay. So you into women?
I'm into everything
Oh, you
except for animals.
She's what they now call pansexual. We used to say the freaky.
Bi.
Oh, okay.
Bi.
Yeah.
I don't know about pan. I haven't tried all the flavors, but definitely bi.
Bisexual.
There's so
like,
many
you
out
buy
there.
something and you get sexual, or like a true bisexual?
No, I'm true bisexual. I'm not a prostitute. I'm one of the rare exotic dancers that isn't a prostitute.
I don't charge for mine. I give it away free.
I mean,
I'm still stuck on there's so many flavors out there, like it's Baskin Robbins.
there are so many
You
flavors
can
out
have
there.
boobs and dong. You can have hoo-ha and no
Pre-op,
boobs. You can have-
post-op,
That's
just,
cool.
Yeah.
just identification,
Yeah.
nothing,
That's
I'm here
cool.
for it.
Were
The
you-
ones I'm not down for anymore, though, are deaf, and I'm sorry, it's nothing personal. It's just I can't tell if I'm doing a good job,
Oh, I
It's
got
hard.
you. You need feedback.
I need feedback.
They scream with their hands.
It doesn't help if they're full.
Yeah, no.
Amanda, were your father around?
No.
Okay.
You just now figuring that out? It just took you that long?
Neither was my stepdad.
She said no. Okay.
No, he was like, I recognize
Yeah.
that. Mine either,
Yeah,
you know.
neither was my stepdad.
So you didn't have anybody calling you the bonus child?
No.
Bonus child.
Well, actually, yes, but it was my friend's dad. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he didn't mean it like that. You know what I mean?
That's my bonus kid.
Yeah.
You see how I sound when you say that?
He
Yeah.
calls me bonus daughter.
Yeah, but the benefits were different on that one. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mindy, if you're watching, I love Daddy Chuck.
You know she loves your
I
daddy.
love your daddy.
Your daddy.
and not in that way.
Loved your daddy a long time.
Yeah, that's my bonus dad.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to check
My bonus
Facebook after
daddy.
this.
That's my bonus daddy.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
That's my bonus daddy.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind a bonus daddy. these days.
Now everybody wants a sugar daddy now, don't they?
I don't want a sugar daddy. They expect you to do stuff.
Oh,
Well, man,
what do you want?
I just want your money.
Oh, you just want people to send donations. That's just get a Kickstarter or
You
something.
know what? I don't want
Oh, yeah.
nothing. Honestly, I
No.
don't want nothing. Maybe
No,
another
because it
dog
always
or a
comes
Maine
with
Coon
something.
cat. Yeah,
Yeah.
Maine Coon kitty, another Great Dane. But I mean,
I think you do need an animal. You need a dog.
I need another dog. Well, we're working on getting me another one. I'm supposed to.
Did you have a Great Dane before? That's
I've
what you
had
had?
2 Great Danes.
Wow.
Right now, I just have one, and then the Coonhound that we rescued
Wow.
from
Are you
Alexander.
gonna one of
Yeah,
your
you got it.
Altoids?
Yeah,
Thank you. They're curiously strong.
It's the real ones. It's the
By
real good
curiously
ones.
strong.
That cinnamon.
That's what hers are.
But I mean, yeah.
You like
I'm
big
supposed
dogs.
to- oh yeah.
Great Dane?
I'm a size queen.
What is,
Nice queen.
what is that?
No, stop.
Don't go there.
If you have to ask, you just embarrass
Don't
yourself
go
and
there.
your whole family.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
I like them large.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's what she's trying to tell you.
I like them large.
And
I-
floppy.
Yeah. Well, I like a gentle giant.
So, Great Dane, you've had 2 of them. How long
I've
did
had 2.
they live?
Asher passed away at 10 years, 2 months, and 22 days. And yes, I do know that, and we'll always know that. But and that's long for
common.
him. 8
For a Great
years,
Dane, right?
about
8 to
8
10 years?
years. 8 to 10 years is, and that's, I mean, and I had an American one. I didn't
Mhm.
have a European one, so he got only half as big as what the European ones can get. They
Oh, they
get
get
upwards
bigger.
of 200 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Asher was a $110, so
That's
I
a
mean,
baby Dane, yeah.
it was a baby Dane, but he's still
Yeah.
my baby.
But so
love that dog.
they tend to live, what, 8, 10
8
years?
to 10
something
years,
like that. That's
maybe.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
that's it.
that's what we keep thinking because Rousey, she's a boxer, and they 10 to 12 years, and we're on 9.
Yeah,
So it's like,
those
every.
last couple years you just watch them.
Yeah.
You're just always perpetually nervous.
Yeah. Well, she's, and this is what old dogs do, but she sleeps like
Sleeps a lot.
most of the
Yeah.
time now. She'll get up and play for
Yeah.
5 minutes, and then she'll sleep for
Yeah.
another 2 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then she'll want to eat,
Yeah.
take a shit, and
Yep.
sleep for another 2 hours because
Yep.
she's tired now.
Yeah.
So
And
y'all
it's just-
expecting for her to die soon?
Oh, I mean, I would think in the next couple of years,
Mm-hmm.
probably. But she's not unhappy or anything.
No.
She just sleeps a lot.
Yeah.
I wish I could sleep that much. To be
Right.
honest.
Right.
Chad, I'm sorry, but Kristen is now all caps in the chat thread.
Oh
so
no,
I'm
he's in
just
big
saying.
trouble. You're in trouble, man.
Who is
You're in
that?
trouble.
His
My
wife,
wife.
Oh,
his
Yeah.
better half.
wow.
Well, this is a great opportunity just to
Uh-oh. Did you hear him say bonus child?
hear.
My bonus child.
She is all caps.
This is a great opportunity to tell everybody about Riggin Law. Look, whether it involves bonus kids, whether it involves family law, property, contract law, criminal, they can do all of that for you. Now, Kristen and her team are out of Benton, and they're awesome people. I mean, they are really cool people. Like, a lot of times you think attorney, you think, that's probably not very cool. Wrong. Kristen really is. They're great people. You can go over to rigganlaw.com, RIGGAN law.com. If you are in, Central Arkansas, certainly in the Benton area, please reach out to Kristen and her team because no matter what your legal needs are, they can definitely help you. And also, let me make mention that if you're looking for a vehicle, look no further than Fitz Auto. It doesn't matter what kind of vehicle you're after. You want the big boy trucks? Yeah, they got them. Extended cabs, Silverados, Rams, doesn't matter.
Rams.
Yeah, that's right. If you can't dodge it, ram it. They got minivans, they got sports cars, they got sedans, they got the Escos. Whatever you're looking for, RV, camper, ATV, and regardless of credit history, they can still help you out.
I was telling somebody
that's-
yesterday about them.
Yeah, that's what they specialize in. They work with people who've had difficult credit. They're their own bank. They make their own decisions. You don't have to wait for them to call somebody. They are that somebody. And the fact that they've had the same team there for, 15 years
Yep.
says a lot about them. So go check them out, 8421 Stagecoach Road in Little Rock, or you can go to fitzauto.com. They put everything on their inventory there, all their prices, all the pictures, inside, outside. I mean, you can look through the whole inventory right there, and you'll be glad that you did. All right, let's move on to something else. Talk about dream jobs. Everybody had one growing up. Now, some of us made it to a dream job. Some of us didn't. Would you say you made it to a dream job or no?
Yeah. I'm getting tired of it though.
Yeah, that you've lived the dream and now you're ready to live another dream.
One of my ones is the people who work for corporate America, and they get a corporate credit card, and they get to take potential customers
Out
out.
to dinner, wine and dine people.
Yeah, I would be the love.
You'd like to be the wine and dine guy.
Client relationship.
Ain't got to worry about the money. Hey, let's go to this restaurant.
You want some lobster thermidor?
Yeah, get
Yeah.
Black card.
drinks on me.
Why
Yeah, that
you
sounds
gotta be
fun.
like that, man?
What do you say? Pull the black card out?
Yeah, why you trying?
Dang.
The Amex card, man.
okay.
Oh, my bad,
Okay.
my
The
bad.
Amex Black.
I got you. Yeah,
the
no.
bonus card.
Yeah.
bonus
Bonus card,
Dang.
yeah. I'm sorry, Chad. It's just your day in the shoot. You know how it is.
All
Man.
good,
Some
man.
days it
I'm
happens.
here for it, man. I'll take all the
sometimes
smoke.
it happens.
I'll
So,
take it all.
what when you were real, when you were young, what did you want to most be when you were growing up?
You say stupid stuff like fireman, police officer, but
Yeah.
as you get older, you be like, I don't want to be neither one
no,
of those.
cop.
No.
Yeah.
So what did you You know, as you were coming up, what did you think you wanted to do?
I didn't
You
even know.
didn't have an idea?
I didn't even know.
Okay.
I was
okay.
trying to find
No,
out.
I get it. What about you, Chad? Did you have a thing when you were a kid you really wanted to be or thought you wanted to be?
Yeah, but it probably wasn't good.
Yeah.
You wanted to be a drug
Same.
dealer.
I wanted to be.
I want to be a
No,
gangster.
you wanted to be Scarface.
I wanted,
Yeah.
I wanted to be Scarface. Like I loved all the
You
gangsters.
cockroach.
I
Yeah.
love Scarface.
Yeah.
No, I get it. No, that's it. How about you?
I'm same. I wanted to be a gangster.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
just
I
wanted
was-
to be a gangster.
I guess I must have just grown up in a weird house where people acted like
Well,
what
you
they
see
do
how
on
what
TV.
You want to be
What
like
you
a
wanted to be?
president or something?
I know. I wanted to be a radio guy.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
You know, and I did. And now I'm like, like, what else can I do now?
Yeah,
No, I
yeah,
can't.
yeah. You're like,
No,
yeah.
I've done a lot of different things actually, but radio was what I really set my mind to. And fortunately,
He was a
I was
private
able to do that.
investigator.
I at one point in my career, yes,
I
I
can
was.
get that.
Yeah, at one point, yeah, I was. I did
I
that.
can't get. I don't know. You don't.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
used to catch people
I
all the
can.
time doing dumb shit. Who were,
Yeah.
you know, they
Yeah,
were,
he
they
gave
were.
me the police vibes.
No, not
man.
that kind, not that kind.
he,
No,
look, he looked like a sheriff.
No,
He's
no,
a little
no.
suspect.
No, that's funny though. That's funny though. No,
You're
I'm more.
like a PO.
I'm more like the guy you want to smoke a J with. But
Cool PO.
I'll say this though: when I was a PI, what I focused on was insurance scammers. People who said they had
man.
back injuries, but you'd catch them up on the roof working,
yeah.
doing stuff like
Yeah.
that. That's
Okay.
those are the people who that I often was going after, trying to catch people who were scamming
Scamming insurance.
Yeah.
Even though the insurance is scamming us.
That's right. Well, look, in the lens of today, I probably never would have caught anybody. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. Oh, they're so wily.
Yeah, but these guys, I just can't catch them. But here are the allegedly the top 10 dream jobs.
Thank you for saying allegedly.
Yeah, judge. Judge is number 10.
Yeah.
No.
Who grows up thinking I want to be a judge?
No.
I mean,
I
I,
mean, not
can think
many.
about the power, or the perceived power.
Yeah, but that.
But
job is
other
not-
than that, no.
that never had any cool points to me as a
No.
kid.
No,
I
man,
never
You
looked
don't
at
get to
that.
wear anything cool. You're wearing a damn.
You're destroying people's lives.
You're wearing a
Seriously,
robe.
bro.
Like you're telling people you're going to life.
Yeah.
Go to life.
All right. Now, number 9, I get actor. A lot of people want to be an actor.
Yeah.
I went to LA
I went to
briefly,
Briefly.
thinking I was going to be an actor. And like you, I was like, this ain't for me.
I think these are made up. I'm not agreeing with the
You know.
first 4 I see.
Prosecutor, number 8, don't believe
Hell
it.
no.
Midwife, don't believe it.
Absolutely
No.
not.
Physical therapist, don't believe it.
No.
Even though Marla's a great
That's
physical
exactly-
I will
therapist.
say, like,
Okay, nurse.
nowadays,
I believe
yeah.
nurse.
Nurse.
Yeah, a lot of girls want to be, or
I see
guys want to
number
be nurses.
4.
Pharmacist,
Yeah, we-
only the urban
I was
kind.
gonna
Hold
say,
on.
Right.
yeah.
I was a pharmacist.
I was too.
I'm a pharmacy technician. I'm certified.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
I went-
legitimately.
legitimate. That's what I went
Yeah.
to school for
Okay.
after high school.
I was certified.
Okay, legitimately. See,
Yeah.
I was also a pharmacy
I was a
tech,
street.
but it was not.
I was
in,
certified,
okay.
man. I was
Yeah,
certified.
samesies. Yeah, yeah.
I feel
My
like-
ADC
I feel
number
like I got
certifies
my
me, right?
PhD in that, man.
Yeah.
Then they have police officer, attorney, and pilot.
No.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Attorney,
Never.
attorney, yeah.
Never a
You
cop.
think
though.
attorney?
Yeah, I like attorney.
So-
Now they get a lot of money
Yeah.
from people mishaps and
You see,
yeah.
like Young Thug's attorney, he was kind of cool. Like I could
Yeah,
be in
Brian
the like
Steele.
that. Yeah, he was a cool dude.
Kind of
man.
look like him. a little bit.
They're fist bumping in the courtroom.
Yeah.
He was kind of cool.
Because he white and got gray hair, he looked like me. I get it. No,
You all look alike.
yeah, we
how
all
much-
look alike. I mean,
Imagine how much money he got for that long trial.
no, he did too, man. They made bank on that. Yeah, most of this
Paid.
list I think is crap. I think actor, yeah, I think rock star or rapper.
Yeah.
You know, those kind of big celebrities, people want to be that.
I can't believe influencer
doctor?
isn't on there.
They want to be doctor. Influencers a definite given.
Yeah, I can't believe that's not on
That's
there.
damn near actor at this point.
No,
Yeah,
that's
true.
probably
You
the
know.
same.
Digital creator. Everybody's a damn digital creator.
Yeah, comedian, influencer, those all make sense. Midwife does not make sense.
No.
I've never seen anybody go, I want to be a midwife.
So what is a
It's
midwife?
not a nurse who delivers babies at
Okay,
home.
okay.
Yeah.
Doulas.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
another word
doula,
for
a
it?
Something
doula,
like
yes,
that.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's a
that-
doula.
A
Never-
doula. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Abdullah is in the Middle East.
I would,
A doula
I would
is
do
a
a
midwife.
doula.
Yeah,
I
you
would
could
do
do
a
it. You
doula.
could
Yeah, I
do
would
it.
do a
know.
doula. Yeah.
I don't know.
Might not be shaved.
I don't like the name doula.
Well, I feel like they're much more granola. You know, they're less likely to have a razor in
no,
their
you're
house.
probably
You're
right.
gonna have natural
hold
deodorants.
on. What if I do a doula and she get pregnant? Who's gonna deliver that baby?
She is.
Oh, she's gonna deliver
Yeah,
herself.
she might.
She gonna deliver her
Or
own.
do you get another doula?
I don't know. She might deliver her own
Doula on doula action.
in a kiddie pool in your living room.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Water
That's
birth,
really
So weird.
Now I can
So
kind
weird.
of I can
Save the
kind of understand
placenta
the
and eat it.
attorney. Yeah, the attorney thing. Before I wanted to be a gangster, I wanted to be an attorney. I grew up in downtown
Same
Little Rock.
difference.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I grew up in downtown Little Rock in the 80s and 90s, and I mean, you see enough, and it's like, oh my God, I want to save the world. I want to be a solo
I don't know if
pro
they're
bono
saving the
lawyer.
world.
You know,
And
when,
then I was like, never mind.
I liked the shows where the attorneys, did their litigation, the arguments in court. That looked
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
But the rest of it never looked fun to me.
No.
It's,
Like,
it's
SVU.
exciting to me that you can do something wrong, and the job of the attorney is to say no, you did not do.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, his job is
And if
to.
he's good enough,
They
you can
convince.
get off.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah,
what?
that's some wild shit.
It is wild shit when you think about it, isn't it?
Who's the better arguer?
Right, that's what it comes down to.
Right.
No, it often does come down to who's better at it. Who's more skilled at that.
And who's the better alcoholic? Because I mean, the majority of them are pretty hardcore raging alcoholics and coke addicts. And I mean, you might get one of them that had
You think it's that high percentage?
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
know what?
yeah.
Shout out to my uncle in California. He's a
Aw.
public defender.
I mean, I've dealt with a number of attorneys, believe it or not, over
Women,
the course of my life.
women or men? Both.
Yeah. Oh, I'm certain.
Both.
Both.
I'm certain that in your particular former line of work, you
Well,
probably.
in my current, life, I see a lot of them.
Well, that's true as well, in
Yeah.
a different form now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking.
That's how I
thinking,
know. Oh my gosh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I ran into you before, didn't I?
Oh,
You had a
yeah,
bunch
no,
of.
I've had some of
You
them
had
that knew
ones
me.
in your hand then.
Well, and I've had one of them that actually was on the other side of the
Oh, really?
aisle when I was up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a trip.
He's like, you look a lot better now. And I was like, no shit.
Yeah, I'm not on crack anymore.
Yeah.
It helps.
I eat now
Yeah. Yeah, no.
and bathe.
I would hope you. Never mind. I'm not even
Don't go
going
down
there.
that
How long were you a dancer? I mean, you're always a dancer, but how long professionally were you a dancer?
90. Okay, professional from 98 to 2007.
Wow.
So you had a pretty good, about a decade
2005,
of it.
something like that. Yeah. Well, there was some on and off. I had to serve some time. At one point, I
Yeah.
tried to get like.
So do you remember?
You are a gangster.
No,
What
she-
are you talking
she really is.
Talking about you wanted to be a gangster.
No,
You
she
are
is
a
a
gangster.
gangster.
I
Trust
knew
me.
that I wanted to dance. I knew I wanted to dance. I knew I wanted to pose in Playboy, which I never got to do because I got a tattoo and on drugs. And I knew I wanted, I wanted tattoos. I knew I wanted a lot of them. I knew I wanted to be a gangster. I knew I wanted to, stomp necks. I mean,
Yeah,
I went for it.
Yeah,
next.
you did I
She
want to
did
do
most of
women.
that,
I want to
yeah.
do women, men. You did whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
to. That's
Yeah,
a
she
good
kinda
life
did.
to live.
For
What
at least
was-
a decade.
What was your stripper name?
Kinsey.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, because I was
Kinsey.
trying to be all,
Posh
Yeah.
stripper.
well, the Kinsey report, right?
Yeah.
The Kinsey report on sex. I thought I was being very like,
Cheeky.
yeah. Well, no, I thought I was being smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, next up, fellas, coming to the stage, we got Kinsey.
That does not have the same ring
No, it does not.
as cinnamon. You're not to express him as coming to the stage as cinnamon.
Blade, laser, blazer.
Is that one blazer?
No, that's from what is that from?
Oh.
It's, dodgeball.
Yeah, it was in dodgeball. That's right. That's right. So when you
There was a laser.
when you how does the do you just instinctively know how to dance? Do
No.
you learn how to dance from
Yes.
people? How do you expand to be Mississippi and P Valley?
Oh,
You
and
know.
do you
man.
watch?
What do you know about P Valley?
Bro, are you gonna stop questioning me in a minute? Soon you gonna accept me. I told you I'm part of the culture, bro. Accept me, embrace me, man. Come on.
Bro, yeah.
Bro.
No, you basically learn. You do because when I first went up and auditioned. I mean, it was like club dancing because I didn't know anything
What did
else.
the audition? Because do you have both eyes? I'm not even sure that would. I think a one-eyed might actually be intriguing.
It was, oh my God, it was awful because I think I did it to like Britney Spears because that's what was
Oh
out
my
at the
God.
time. Yeah, hit me baby one more time or
No,
something.
it wasn't
Yeah.
him
I
like
hope
no.
you wasn't
It
dancing
was
like her.
bad. No, well maybe, I don't know,
This
but
is
I
all
kind of
bad.
watched, I'd kind of watched, you know, the ladies before me and everything, and you just start picking up what they're doing. You just basically observe and incorporate it, but you think about what looks sexy, what doesn't look sexy. And I mean, I danced in a time where the women were actual performers. Like, you actually were a dancer. There was a show. We had features. We had all sorts of cool stuff. And now, it's just,
So now, did you ever get to the point where you were doing the more acrobatic type? You know, where
Oh
you hang
man,
up
with
on
the
there,
pole.
rafters.
do all
Yeah,
this
rafters.
I have a
and
pole in my house.
Wow.
Have you ever got up on the rafters?
Absolutely.
That is insane, man. Have you seen them do that when they get on like the rafters up there and like leave the pole and get onto the ceiling?
Yeah.
No, I have not
Oh, that
seen
is
that.
Oh,
wild
yeah.
stuff.
Wow.
We didn't have any rafters at P Valley.
Yeah. I worked,
But
I
they
did,
do whatever it's called, the peppermint.
Oh,
hippo.
peppermint
yeah,
hippo.
peppermint hippo.
Oh, they do that here.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, no,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
where we did it
Yeah,
because
that's-
I
they got
opened
the
that
beam.
club
They got the
before it was
beam.
that club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Foxy.
When it was
Yeah,
Visions?
when it was
or-
Visions,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
did, we did brief stints in Memphis. We would go do weekends in Memphis,
Yep.
Platinum Plus.
Oh, Platinum
Yeah,
Plus.
I like Platinum
Hold on,
Plus.
Platinum
Yeah,
Plus. Do you
yeah.
know how many times that place got closed down?
Yes.
That back
So
room.
many-
That back
oh my
room.
God.
Amanda,
bro.
did you do the
Yes.
after the dance, do you do the extra like
The VIP?
yeah, like the extra
I don't do happy endings or anything
You
like
don't do
that.
that?
No, but I did do a lot of dances, a lot of private and VIP. What I found very interesting was in Memphis, the
Mhm.
majority of the guys just wanted to talk. They really didn't want to dance. They just wanted to talk. So they
Well,
just
not
wanted to
me.
Talk to them.
Yeah.
No, my money is spent for a different reason.
Yeah, I want to see Amanda work the pole. That's it. No, the bonus pole.
The bonus pole. The bonus
Yeah,
pole.
it's not really my pole, but it's an extension of it. You know, it could be my pole if I want it to be, but I don't.
I love you too, Kristen. By the way, Chad, you're supposed to give me her number before we leave here today.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
all right.
wonder. No, it's just for us to talk. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Let's see, what's
Don't
everybody
worry,
saying?
man.
Kristen said, I love Amanda. Yeah, I bet you do. Let's see who else.
Blondie's on here too.
What Bundy have to say?
He said that's a bar, though. We're white, not Caucasian.
Yeah, no,
I'm telling you,
there's a
man.
difference. Yeah, you're right about that. I
Put it on a
represent.
shirt, bro.
White, not Caucasian.
Brandon said you're going to dolphin dive off the top rope.
He asked if you're dolphin diving.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not getting. Look at my fat ass. I am not climbing to the top rope.
I don't know.
I don't
No,
even
the
know
other
what a
thing, too-
dolphin dive is.
I
I'm scared
no
though.
idea.
I don't know either. But the other thing I won't be trying to do is Irish whip that big fool.
Bro.
Dude,
even know what that is.
you know when you throw them against the ropes,
Oh,
they
you
come back.
big-
That big, he'll knock my ass right on down, man. I can't
Do
withstand
you
that.
have a plan going into this?
Oh, I have a plan.
Okay, I'm
Trust
hope
me,
so.
you know I have strategy.
Man.
I've been working on it with my trainer,
Oh,
and
okay.
we've
Who-
been
who's
working
your
on it.
trainer?
You'd like to know, wouldn't you?
I would like to.
Oh,
know.
it's all
If it's an MMA person.
Oh, that's ooh.
Okay, cool.
Yes, it's an
Is
MMA
it, is it a
person.
good looking MMA? Never mind, they're all married. I need to shut up.
I don't know. It depends on if you like cauliflower ear.
Oh.
MMA trainer. I'm a brown belt. I tried jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too much of men on top of
Grappling.
each
Men,
other.
yeah.
Grappling.
There's a lot of men
Yeah,
close
yeah.
together.
Yeah, the first time I did, it was a white dude like, yeah, just lay back and I'm gonna get on top
No.
of you. I was like, whoa, hold on.
Hold on, bro.
Yeah, I
No.
don't think I signed up for the right
No.
place.
Yeah, it's
Is
too
this,
much.
Is this jiu-jitsu? Is that Brazilian for gay? I didn't know.
Yeah, it's too much of okay, now you get on top of me like that.
No.
No, that's what you keep saying. Pause. 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 Pause.
What's your
Second that
safety
place,
word?
man.
Like, what's your safe word?
Yeah, right.
Stop.
Apples.
No, I don't have a safe word. It stops now.
Stop now.
Yeah.
I'm getting my pistol.
It was just these white guys, they just kept having me to choke them. It was like, yeah, do it a little harder. And they were like,
Oh.
I was like, okay, yeah, that's good right there. That's how you do it. I was
No,
like,
that's weird.
Oh, wow, I think you was in a little
I
different
was like,
place,
what
man.
the?
Are you sure you
Like
out for
Amanda told to do the
jujitsu.
same thing
But
just
Yeah.
a
they
week
was
before.
trying to show me different moves.
I bet
how
they
to-
was.
They do like that.
I wish my
Let me-
friend.
let me
I have
show
a
you
friend
this
of
one.
mine who he actually is a real deal jujitsu MMA guy,
Yeah.
and that he would absolutely think that was the funniest shit that he'd ever heard. I guarantee. You know what you're saying, because when you stop and put it in those terms, it sounds real
Man,
creepy.
Yeah,
It sounds real creepy. I was like, go ahead and choke me real hard. What?
I like that.
Oh,
Go harder, harder.
I did a self-defense class, and it literally started off like that. It was a women's self-defense class at an MMA gym.
Yeah.
And it was like, all right, y'all are going to pair up and get on top of each other and choke each other, and we're going to show you how to get out of this. And you're talking about, like, it was uncomfortable. It was just, I'm like, so hi,
Not
nice
for
to
them,
meet
it
you.
wasn't. For them, they're
Maybe
like,
not.
are y'all videoing this?
Yeah, we're all like,
Everybody videoing
yeah.
this? Yeah.
Hey, I'm Sarah. I'm Tiffany. Yeah, great. Well, so you want to hop on top of me and put your
Choke me.
hands
Choke
around
me.
my
Yeah.
throat? You know, like, it was,
I'm
I
sure.
didn't go back.
Sure, Amanda would like that. You didn't like that?
Well, I don't. Hey, when I've been choked by females, they went a little too far. Guys are tend to
Females
be
are
a little
the-
bit.
Females
yeah.
are brutal.
Yeah.
Ladies.
Look, man, I spent years in management. I managed sales teams in almost any kind of environment you can think of, and I swear to God, the worst, most brutal sales team ever was an all-female
Yup.
team. They were the most vicious,
Cutthroat,
backbiting, cutthroat,
absolutely.
selling each other out group of people I've
100.
ever
Oh,
worked
yeah,
with.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I've worked with some ruthless dudes
Oh
too.
yeah.
But these chicks made them look like
Yeah.
amateurs, man. They'd come, man, they'd try to be sly, come drop, some tea on you, spill some tea about somebody, try to do it all slick
Mhm.
and get them fired, and oh, I don't know what you're saying. I didn't say anything. Bitch, I know what you're trying to do. Come on. now.
What? Oh my
You know?
God! I can't believe that happened,
Yeah.
girl. We should talk about it later.
Yeah, no, they're the worst, man. It was, yeah, I never wanted to manage another all-female team again. It was
No.
way too much for me. And then if you ever say anything that's even slightly,
Right.
you're going to catch it. So I was always on my
Yeah,
toes.
Yeah.
Because you can't
Walking
not
on
say
eggshells.
stuff. If you're
Yeah.
me, you can't not say funny shit.
Mm.
And that's just what I do. And so, it got me in trouble.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
No, you can't. Once I did one of the most embarrassing things I think I ever did when I was a young manager is I had a team and one of the guys was gay, and I bring that up because I was trying to do a horse race theme, and I labeled him as a filly, and I didn't realize that's the girl, right?
Oh, is it?
I think so.
I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Yeah, I think that's the girl. Whatever it was, I called him the girl horse. And I didn't
Oh,
mean to.
okay, a filly.
I didn't
yeah.
mean to.
Yeah.
And he took dramatic
Yeah,
offense to
offended.
that, which you can understand why. And it took me forever to swear. Like, I swear I didn't know. I'm not a horse race guy. I didn't know. But you still look like a dumbass, and like you were. Yeah, no, that's the kind of shit in corporate America that you go, I'm just an idiot, not I'm not biased. I'm just stupid. I just grew up a little different,
Or maybe he's too sensitive. How about that?
Yeah.
Well, it could have been that too. Rick may have been sensitive.
Right.
Yeah, no. Rick was sensitive. I'll be
Yeah, he
honest.
was
I can tell you
sensitive,
now, Rick was a bitch, but doesn't matter now, does it? Rick was a bitch, and he was being a bitch about it. To be honest, when I look back at it, and I can freely say that now. You're a bitch, Rick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rick's gonna find you on.
Rick's gonna whoop my ass. He's gonna pull up on me
He's
outside.
gonna
the
show up
street.
at Arkin Brawl.
Yeah,
Like, be like, when he comes
yeah,
in.
he's been doing nothing but working out.
I want a shot at the title.
Hey, I had a dude like that in high school that I beat up one time, and I assumed from the moment he got that ass whooping, he did nothing but go to the gym from that point forward. And when I ran into him at Home Depot, he looked like the dude that ate the dude I whooped. And I was like, oh my God, don't kill me, please. He was so nice. I was so thankful because I was like, I got this ass whooping coming to me. He's been waiting on this one a long time.
He must
and
have-
I've deserved it,
Yeah. He must have been working at the Christian gym. Working out at the Christian gym. 'cause
Maybe
then he,
so.
he
I don't
turned the
know.
other cheek.
Yeah,
Forgave you.
no, I'm
yeah.
glad that he did because that ass whooping was going to be
Yeah.
nothing I could stop.
Or he might have
know.
pending charges already and didn't want to add to them. So
I don't know. You know how sometimes when we all fancy ourselves to be tough guys until you really meet someone
Run
who's
into a
that
tough
big.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You run into someone who's about 6'5", field dresses at about 270, and you're like,
we.
Looking down on you.
no, man, whatever I thought I was, I'm not. I just want to go home now.
That sounds like something to climb.
Does it? I'm sure it does. Mount Justin.
man.
Yeah.
Justin.
Yeah. Yeah, Mount
I told
Justin.
Oh my God, my mom's watching today.
Oh, really?
Hold on, are you still watching?
Hold on, I have
Not
to ask
anymore.
you.
She ain't watching now.
So
She
Amanda,
just cut
Sir.
you out of the will.
this might be inappropriate, but do you like it in the bonus hole?
No. No.
I can't believe that you.
And I've tried
no,
it.
I
that's-
can't even believe I asked
Yeah,
that, but
I still
yeah.
don't. I know. Well, I periodically check in with my son's father and let him know that I still don't like
You still
anal.
don't like- okay,
It's
yeah.
a running joke with us. Wait, hold on. Which bonus hole? I just
Oh, he said,
assumed
which
you
one?
meant that
This show's off the rails.
Whoa.
We're off the rails here.
Whoa.
This show is off the damn rails.
Whoa.
one.
First of all, y'all need to watch a YouTube video to learn how to do that without the pain, okay?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it started with the bonus child. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It started-
We went to the bonus.
I will say the last time I did do that, we
Ayo.
worked up to
See,
it,
you
and
did
it wasn't horrible.
Yeah.
See, that's
Yeah.
why I
It's,
asked.
it's, it's,
That's why.
it's all technique
Mom's
based,
still
people.
listening.
It's technique
Mom's
based.
still listening.
Kristen said, "Leave me alone."
I can't do this show anymore today. I'm just letting y'all know it's over.
No.
Amanda,
So,
your mom know you like it in the bonus hole.
I don't like it in the bonus hole.
Okay, well you tried it and you said it was all right.
I said it the last time I tried it. It was
the
okay.
last time it was okay.
She was like, I would try it again.
Hey, I loved my husband.
Apparently, I'm not loved. I know that now. I now know I'm not loved. Is that right? Is that what I just learned? You don't love me, honey.
Laurie, show Patrick some
Either
love.
that or you need some different edibles.
Yeah, if that's love, I'm done.
Oh,
I'll
man.
get you
I'm out.
I'll get you some of my edibles.
Yeah, no, if that
That's
was
what
love,
makes y'all laugh.
That's
Bonus,
what made
if
the
that-
bonus hole is what makes y'all laugh. Wow.
These
Yeah.
white people up here.
yeah,
damn white people.
yeah, you just can't ever tell what's gonna happen.
The caucasity.
The caucasity of this
What's
equation,
happening in this place, man?
the multiplicity is wrong.
Oh my God. No shit. I'm with you, Kristen. I'm
All
glad I
right,
showed up
all
today.
right. So, first of all, let me just say thank you, and tell us again, Ambrose, when your shows are this weekend.
Ambrose Jones, man, we got 2 shows at the Looney Bin. 7:30 and 10, and tomorrow at 7 and 9:30.
Okay.
And Sunday at 7 o'clock.
Oh,
There you
snap.
go.
There you go.
Now,
Sunday show.
let's say that for some reason, because maybe they've been abducted and they can't leave this weekend, but they still want more Ambrose, how do they find you?
I've been more consistent on YouTube. You can go on YouTube, type in comedianambrose.com. I record all my sets and I edit them and I post clips up. I even post some whole hour sets up. I'm on Instagram, Ambrose Jones, I. Unfortunately, I'm on TikTok. Hopefully, Trump can save it because I'm just starting to gain traction on TikTok. I'm everywhere, man. Just type
Yeah.
in Ambrose. I'm trying to go viral like you, man.
Well, no, try to do it better than me, trust me. Well, I'm glad that you came in. You're a funny guy. And I
Sorry
think
about
that,
my lateness.
No, I think a
You're
lot of people are
perfect.
going to come see
I
you
was,
tonight
I
and
was up
this weekend.
late doing a podcast. I
Nice.
did a live yesterday. I went in somebody else live trying to, promote.
Yeah, you just out doing it.
I was up late trying to, so yeah.
And now
sorry
you're up
about that.
early,
And now
so-
I'm up early
No, I
talking
get it.
about bonus hoes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think everybody needs to go see Ambrose.
Hey
this
man, we're
weekend.
gonna have a great time. Yeah, you probably would definitely most want to come to the second show. I'll be real tipsy by then, so you never know what I'm gonna say. That
That's when it
second
gets
show.
real spicy.
That's when it get real spicy.
I like that. I might come to the show, man. I might come out tonight. Chad, tell people how to find your bonus hole location and to come see you.
You should know where your bonus hole location is.
I'm at 1008 East Oak Conway, Suite 108.
Yeah, and what are your hours there?
I'm using the shop 12 to 6.
12 to 6 to install bonus holes for your needs.
All right, man.
Does Kristen play with your bonus points?
Hey, and Amanda, what are the break room hours? And
I have no
can't
idea.
today, man.
No. 2 to 9 Friday and Saturday, 2 to 8 on Sunday.
okay, and you can go to breakroomlr.com. Is that right?
Yes, thebreakroomlr.com.
All right, and if you want to see more at the Looney Bin, go to looneyBinLR.com.
Yep.
Please do that.
And if you want to
check
buy
it out.
a house, holler at Patrick.
Patrick.
Yeah, well, that's me, baby. I can help you with your real estate needs.
Or if you need
Want
to
to buy a
find
house,
bonus
sell a house?
Yeah.
These people apparently are good with bonus holes. I can do everything else, okay? Listen, we got to end this show. It's off the rails. It's wrong. Can't
y'all.
thank you guys
Thank you.
anymore.
I love
We're
you.
out.
Bye.
Late.